Hey, what is going on, everyone? Good evening. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday for you guys. That's Sunday as well. It's Mother's Day for some of you guys here already, and coming up here tomorrow. So happy early Mother's Day to everyone. Looks like we got a bunch of people in chat already and everything. That's awesome. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us here. Hopefully you guys can hear me here as well. And everything sounds good. If you guys want to let me know in chat if you can hear me at all. Otherwise, I got to figure out what's going on. If not, sounds good. Okay, awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Like I said, thanks for coming by and hanging out and joining us here and just chilling out. Looks like we got Tree, Kel, Jordan, and Jane here in chat right now. We got a baker's dozen of people in here right now. Like I said, thank you all for coming by and hanging out, especially on a Saturday night. I know it's not what everyone wants to do here, but I appreciate you coming, just hanging out and chilling out for a bit. Check 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So I kind of left it open in today's video. If you guys caught that, I don't know what if we should try to reorganize our shelving here today, or if we should start redoing the storage room. And if we do that, we're going to be getting the storage room upgrade or the expansion, like the second floor. But I'm not sure what we should do. So I was kind of waiting on your guys' input if you think that we should get, because we have just enough money for the next bit of growth here, which is 64,500. We have 64,700. So I don't know if we should do that and then reorganize some of the store and reuse some of the shelving in here, or if we should wait until we get So a bunch more expansion growth for the store and then reorganize after the fact. I guess I was kind of waiting on store question mark. You guys are all saying store. Want to redo? Okay, it seems like that's the consensus is redoing the store. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you guys are all saying store for everyone in chat here. So I guess we'll end up redoing the store here then. So we'll start, I guess, by getting the next bit of growth. So we'll do that. So we need 72,500 for the next one, which that leaves us pretty broke here. But okay, we got another bit of growth right here, so we can get this stuff shoved on back here. So let's do, I think our snap placement was enabled there, so I had to disable that quick. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move these couple shelves over then. Well, there's actually more space here with. I don't know why I was thinking that this was only enough room for 2 shelves exactly, but we actually have a decent amount of space here. I guess let's just bump this in like that still. We'll keep them, I guess, somewhat tighter if we can. And then we'll... Do we have... I mean, we have a bit of extra space here that we're taking up. Do we continue with like the corners like this and like taking advantage of like the free placement? Or do we start only using the space that we have with, or the shelves as they should actually be without the free placement? Because we could do that and then do like another shelf right in here. Because realistically, we can get like 2 more shelves as well. Plus, we could actually extend this aisle further out if we needed to. Keep it as the free placement and try to do it that way. There was also another thing. I don't know if any of you guys that are in here that caught that in the one video I was talking about that, but should we switch over to, well, I was thinking about switching over to like the single wide shelves on everything, so we could like really condense things down. Like, yeah, it would be like, I guess like this. Which I honestly, actually looking at these now, they aren't that far spread that far apart. I feel like some of the items, I guess we just ended up really tight on these, but actually it doesn't look too bad. I think it's like pretty even for the most part, besides like these right here. So honestly, that's not too bad. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to run through another day here to try to get some money, because I think what we're gonna end up doing to start is we're gonna end up probably redoing our fridges and freezers, and then we'll work into the aisles as well. Because we'll end up doing probably a shoving. Honestly, maybe just rotating all these back, moving all this stuff, shifting all over a little bit as we go. Yeah, I think we'll end up doing that. I mean, we have a lot of free space now that we're not making use of, but that is okay. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to run through a day then, try to get some money here so we can get some shelves, get some more fridges purchased, and try to get this reorganized a little bit, looking better here with that. We got about 20 people in here, though, so thank you all for stopping by and hanging out. Don't know how long we're going to stream tonight. Probably at least an hour, probably 2 hours or so. I know I always say that, but we seem to go a lot more. Maybe we can make space for better use of refrigerators. Are you saying as far as like, because what I'm thinking is we'll do like a couple of you guys had suggested about doing, instead of having it set up like this, do just one side of five sets of items with all of them. I saw some of you guys talking about the travel vlog, the cruise vlog that went live today as well, and this afternoon, and thank you for checking that out. I really appreciate it. It was definitely a lot of fun making it, recording everything and getting it edited and everything was a lot of fun. I definitely want to do some more of them in the future. So I hope you all enjoyed that, whoever caught that. But it is live on the channel if any of you guys had missed that. And I know it's like an hour and 20-minute video, so it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit more to sit down and watch, but some of our videos that we do with these have been over an hour as well anyways. Okay. I love how many people we get throughout the day, too. It's just absolutely insane. Just chaotic, but I love it. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna roll through the day here. We'll get, like I said, a little bit of money in our pockets so we can get some new shelving, some new fridges and everything. Hey, no worries, Cal. I know I figured you'd end up catching at some point, and it'll be up there for the end of time, to say the least on it. Okay, no, not 211. 118. There we go. Okay. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's just fun to get to bring a different side of a different type of content, and you guys got to see a little bit more of my life and everything too, which is really cool. How was my day, Christopher? Thanks for joining here, Christopher, as well. But my day was good. Actually, took a day kind of off. Recorded today's video this morning, and then actually went out and had some drinks today, and got a little buzzed actually already, and sobered up. But went and listened to some live music and stuff outside, and with a couple drinks, and was pretty nice. But how about you? How was your day? Customer madness. Yeah, it always is chaos now with how many customers we have, but it definitely is. It makes the game fun. It keeps it interesting. You're so good at watching vids on time, but you're really stressing. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's okay there, Kel. Okay. Your day was pretty boring. Just a chill Saturday, which is nothing wrong with that. Friday, actually, I didn't honestly barely do a thing. So that was, it was a much needed day of just not really doing anything as well. So sometimes you just need those days and just kick back and kind of veg out and zone out of life and responsibilities. Crappy workers and a sale coming up. Yeah, that people honestly can just make life miserable sometimes. Can totally understand that. At least you get to come and just chill out and relax, just chatting a little bit here with all of us and everything, and hopefully it helps make it a little bit better for you. Okay. Got 87 back even for him. $218.25. Got some good money coming through though. We got 22,000 already. Let's see here. We got, whoops, 94. Oh, I can't take, oh no, that can't take your write-up away. That's not good. Will we still be playing Station Center? Yes, I will still be doing Center Station Sim. I've got a couple. We'll have our typical supermarket sim videos daily still, and then I'm going to be mixing in the Center Station Sim videos for sure because I'm really enjoying playing that game. Honestly, I know we've been doing like longer, like hour-ish videos, on that, and it's just been so much fun. I know they're starting to the views are starting to taper off, which I do notice the supermarket videos, the views are definitely starting to taper off as well a little bit. But we've got a couple new games that are coming out to the channel that we're going to be doing here on the channel as well. Starting tomorrow, actually, I've got another, like 2 more games just to like check out. One of them is just going to be like a demo video of a game that there's just like the demo of it out, and the full release, can't even speak. Full release of it is not out yet, so that'll be just probably a single video on that. And we've got another one that's kind of a very, very basic, kind of simple game that a small developer reached out and sent over code to check it out. So probably be doing that tomorrow as well. But probably have a Center Station video on Monday, most likely, if I had to guess, for that. But yes, we are definitely going to keep on going with that. At least for a little bit. I would love to get more progress done in that game, and like I said, I'm definitely having a lot of fun playing it, so really appreciate everyone that watches the videos and everything, even if it's either not the most current game or it's not the most popular game or whatever it may be. I appreciate you guys that watch the ones that you do, and I understand, like, if you don't have the free time, though, because I know I do post quite a bit. With 3 videos a day, this can be enough to try to keep up on. Super B Supermarket Simulator. We got 60, 50. Grillmaster has been doing this cute cat game. I'm blanking on it's an older. I feel like I might know what you're talking about with that. I can't think of the name of it either. If it's the same game that we're thinking of here. 65 cents for you, sir. Thank you. Girl must have made a huge tactical error by showing his face on camera. Is this the guy that we were talking about a couple streams back? That I think it was like near when we did the face cam starting. That was like a just disaster for him. Little Kitty Big City. I feel like that. Maybe that's not the same game I was thinking of. I'll have to I'll have to take a look at that and see. Yeah, I don't think that was the game I was thinking of. Oh, I see that just came out 2 days ago. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that and see. I have to take a look at that. It looks like it's got really good reviews, so I have to take a look at that and see what it's like. What it's like. Okay. 345. Oh, yeah. Um. Oh, he just looked like he just looks like or he looks like he just broke out of rehab. Yeah, that's not not a good look. I guess this is typically the way like I am, just like pretty basic and simple, I guess. But I try to be as clean cut as I can be too. Oh, hey Beef, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Yeah, if you guys have any other like suggestions for like type of content that you guys would like to see too, like I know I've talked about doing like a like a Q&A type of thing, or like my setup type of video or something like that too. I've been contemplating doing something like that here. I need to get my cables and stuff cleaned up at my desk. It's a absolute mess. I think we're wrapping up the MLB series. So I set up a bunch of extra stuff with like an old Elgato capture card, like my PS4 and stuff like that. So plan on taking that out once the series is finished up, because that was the only game that I was playing on console at all and needed the whole setup. So I think once I get that clean, oh wow, we are really out of stuff. I think once I get that cleaned up a little bit, I was thinking about possibly doing like a setup video or something like that. You're smart enough to keep your mug off the internet. Yeah, I've seen the game called Stray. Yeah, I've seen that. It's an interesting game. Like it starts out like so simple, and then it just turns into like absolute like futuristic chaos with like all the robots and stuff, and like all the like I guess not quite. I guess they are like little robot things that are like trying to attack you and kill you. Anything, honestly, love your content. Well, thank you so much, Beef. I really appreciate that. Um, what's the first game I played? Are you talking on YouTube, or are you talking like in general first ever game? There, Jane. Okay, we need some more blues here. Let's get those. In general, ooh, that's a tough one. So my first ever like ever game console or any kind of thing I played was on the original Xbox, and the first game on that, I want to say, I can't think of it. It's like I think it's like NCAA football like 2003. Played that a little bit, and there was like an old like really old rally game on the Xbox. It was like it was like two games that came with the Xbox as like a package thing. When me and my sister first got one back when like 2003 or 2004 or something like that, 2005, somewhere around that. It was such a long time ago that we got one for Christmas. Um, happy ex-wife finally gave me the papers for dough. I guess I'm glad that you're happy about that, Beef. Sorry to hear that you had a failed. I guess things didn't work out for you with the marriage, but glad to hear. I guess you're happy about it. Everything is finally gone through. Oh, you had an Atari 800. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I never. I mean, obviously, like I'm 26, so like I guess. I mean, I was born in '97, so I would have been really young when it came to like really old like '90s type of gaming. So like for me, like the original Xbox and like a PS2 and stuff was like the first like actual kind of I guess like steps into gaming that made sense. We got cleaner, book, chocolate bar, and sandwich bread. Okay, we got chocolate bars. Wow. And then a cleaner. Let's see which one. Got this guy going down. Oh wow, look at that. That really dropped. $6. I'm young enough to be your child. Yeah, it's definitely it's interesting because I think a lot of the viewers on the channel, like looking at the demographics of the analytics of the channel, and the youngest age group that we have is like 18 to like 20, 18 to 25, and then like that's like a small majority of our viewers here on the channel, and pretty much the majority of you guys are like high 20s into like all the way up to like 60s, which is just crazy to me. Like I love gaming and stuff, but like I guess like to me like I grew up, which I guess like people that are in the, like my parents' generation, like in their like 50s or 60s, whatever. I guess like grew up playing games and stuff too, just on a whole different spectrum on the on like original old like 80s and 90s like Microsoft personal computers. But okay, let's get so you refill all on this. So we got that. Let's get some things. All right, well, I guess they're restocking some stuff here, so we'll grab some more potatoes, and then we will keep on a going here. Happy Mother's Day Eve. Yeah, you're right about that, Glenn. Your kid is 32. He's 6 years older than me. I turned 27 here in what? It's already, well, actually, well, 3 months from today would be June, July. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use. I apologize. I'm gonna have to use Google Translate to see what that says, because thanks for the video. Oh, Pete, I appreciate that. Thank you for watching and everything, and supporting the channel as well. Okay, I forgot what I was looking for now. We need all the toilet papers besides the green. Gonna be lurking. It's 2 a.m. Need sleep. Have a great stream. Love watching your vids on this. Well, thank you, Catherine. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for stopping on by. And I know that's definitely late enough. I always feel bad. Like for me, I know like a lot of the viewers and stuff. It seems like you guys are like further east, so your time zones are further ahead than mine is here. And I typically am like busy during the day and stuff, so I can't usually hop on a stream like really early on in the day. And I feel like then not as many people would want to watch either because it is earlier. But I guess at the same time, like I'm just saying that there's so many of you that are in further time zones than or further ahead time zones than I am. You're not so little, Jimmy. Okay, let's go ahead and grab one more of these, and then we will start the fun of organizing stuff. Okay, so we got all that, which I just realized I probably shouldn't have. Well, we're going to be actually need more items now. We're not taking stuff off the shelves at this point anyway, so we're not going to have to worry about having empty space. Worried about leaving empty spaces on the shelves. Okay, so we're going to pause the restockers. And I think what we're going to do here to start things off then with this is we are going to where do we begin? Where do we begin with this? There's a new language learning game called Nuntown. Nountown. I think I need to learn English first before I can learn other languages. Nountown. I challenge Austin to learn a new language. That's not a bad idea, Glenn. You're 27 and your time zone is 8:29. Oh, yeah, thank you, Chocolate. I'm glad you're on the same time zone as us, so I don't feel bad keeping you up so late. It's 9:30 there. Yeah, see, Beef, that's a good time zone to be in here then. That's where like it's perfect for me to like start streams at like 7 to 8 o'clock or so, because then like if I start at 9, then if we stream for like 3 hours and we get off the stream for me at like midnight, 1 o'clock, and sometimes we even go later than that, like much longer than that. We've gone for like over 5 hours on a stream. And then it's like I'm just absolutely so dead the morning of being so tired. It's 1:30 a.m. for you. Valid point, relearning English. Yeah, I don't know why I struggle to get words out sometimes with it, so it's just, for me, it's English is hard enough sometimes at that point. All right, we almost have 40 people in here. That is awesome. But we have 9 likes in the stream, guys. So if you guys are in here, be sure to hit that like button on the stream as well. Not the one in chat, but there's like a traditional video like button as well. See how many likes we can get on this. See if we can get to like over 30. That'd be so awesome. But okay, we are going to get another couple of fridges ordered here. So let's go. We'll do like 2 to start. We'll see what that does for us. Probably not going to get us very far. Okay. So I think our beer fridge is going to stay the same. I don't think we're going to touch this. You're considering buying downtown to learn French, but I'm afraid it will make you sad. Why would it make you sad, Glenn? You studied French and Spanish in grade in college. That's really awesome, Kel. I always wanted to. When I was in school, I was never like that. Like I tried hard enough at school, but I was never like super like pushy to like really push myself to do something unless it was like something I actually really enjoyed doing. But I kind of wish I'd tried to push myself to learn a secondary language. I think it would have been, especially living in Florida, it would have helped to learn Spanish. Definitely would be nice for that. Okay, so let's get what we're gonna do here. Then we'll start by just separating all of these. Then you want to be a French teacher? Yeah, that's really cool. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so there is that. You took French in high school and college. you remember almost 0. I feel like it's the thing too. Like so much of school nowadays, like people, you get pushed so hard in school. Like I'm not like a one person saying like college is like not for everyone or it's like a stupid thing, but it's like you get pushed so hard to learn all these things in school, and by the time a couple years down the line, even sometimes you study so hard for like certain tests and things, just for an exam or a test or whatever, your finals, and then you don't remember any of it, or you don't remember at least some of it, and it's just like such a, I don't know. I feel like the best kind of learning is on the like real world experience, and learn stuff, whether it's like on a job or whatever it may be. I feel like that's the best kind of learning that you can do with something. I know that's like for me, like I'm such a hands-on type of person. Pretty much everything, my knowledge of whether it's cars, anything of a job in the past, it's all been like just firsthand experience, like getting to actually do it and work with my hands on something and learning it is, again, for me, just like always the best way to go about something. Okay. Let's see here. So we're going to move, let's drop that there for now. Your Spanish helped in Puerto Rico. Hey, that's awesome. I will say I didn't see much of Puerto Rico because we just stayed in the port, but it is a beautiful country. I definitely want to go back and explore actually some of the town, or I shouldn't say some of the town, but just see some of the culture and the rest of the country. You want to learn a new language like Chinese? Oh, there you go, Beef. Sadness, I've never managed to escape North America. I want to go to France, but I fear I can't make it happen financially. Yeah, I can understand that. Unfortunately, that like I love to travel and stuff, and that's where cruising is a great way to do that actually. Because like you can find some really good deals on stuff and really good deals on cruises, and you can go to all these different places with it and get to explore a bunch of different places all at once and not have to spend a bunch of money going and traveling somewhere. I don't know a few phrases in Mandarin, but they have over 5,000. Ooh, yeah, that's. I feel like I've heard that before, that they have a crazy number of characters. We got 3 other languages: French, German, and English. There you go. I got a friend who knows it well, so I want to talk to them in Chinese. That'd be awesome. Your degree is creative writing. I learned more about writing a few years after graduating during a poetry writing workshop. I just found, yeah, exactly, Glenn. That's exactly my point. Like, I'm not saying like school isn't helpful, because it definitely is. Like, it helps you learn like valuable skills, especially like early on. But for me, like personally, like I said, I'm not saying like college is wasteful or dumb, but it's not for everyone. It just gets pushed so much on people nowadays in society. Especially there's so much now that's just like at our fingertips, whether it's on our phones or on a computer, that we can grasp in a matter of seconds, especially with like AI and stuff, like chat GTP type of thing becoming so huge now. Oh, we got one more in here. Whoops. Life skills, yeah. That is for sure right there, Jane. Puerto Rico, that lovely island of tropical breeze from Jane, did I go on my own? Are you talking for the cruise? If so, no, I went with my my girlfriend. It was actually her birthday over the cruise, so that's kind of one of the reasons why we did that. It was kind of a last second decision to go. Like, I literally booked it like a week before we actually left, so it was like very little time to prepare for videos and stuff and everything, which made it even more stressful. But managed to make it with. We ended up with every day having 2 videos a day on that. Okay, so we got a couple of fridges. I think that does look better, honestly, except for the items being not completely full. But that's all right. We'll remedy that problem here in just a moment. Okay, I think we're gonna leave the sushi fridge alone, or do you guys think we should do that as well? Should we do just one whole fridge for? You only watched the beginning of the cruise vid. Did the girlfriend speak to the camera? She not really. I was not that she's not comfortable being around the camera. It's just, I guess I'm not that comfortable around the camera, especially at least in public. To start with, so I don't know. I feel like kind of awkward talking with a camera and everything, like in public. I'm trying not to like shove a camera in people's faces and stuff, and so. Well, thank you, Jordan. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if we should we just leave the sushi fridge the way it is, or should we do something with that as well? Do you think? Let me know what you guys think. If we should switch it up or keep that. Yeah, we gotta do something about all this cheese and everything here too. We're gonna try to get. Honestly, we're just gonna end up doing the same thing with all these two. We're gonna box all this up, and then switch these around to have 5, which these actually we could realistically use more of. Don't worry, soon you'll be like, yeah, I would definitely, I absolutely just, like, I watch so, like I've said so much in the past, like my YouTube has always been my entertainment for TV for the last like 15, 20 years. And I think it always will be. And I've watched so many people over the years and everything. And I would love to just get comfortable enough to like just have it almost be like secondhand nature to be able to just speak to the camera and everything in public and not really, I guess like I always just get embarrassed and like, I just feel awkward about it, but like, I guess it just takes time to get used to. I need to do it more often, like on my own, and then I'll feel maybe more comfortable in it, in the situation, like in public for that. But if any of you guys follow them, they actually, he and Chelsea actually just got married on Thursday, I think it was, this last week. So that was I just watched another video, another vlogger, or another, I guess, like gamer vlogger, his content of their wedding and stuff. It was absolutely beautiful. So cool. But yeah, I would definitely, not that like I want to like have like T Martin's life, but it's just building up a channel, a following and everything, and be able to just travel and do stuff like that would be absolutely amazing. So that's where I would love to love to get the channel to someday, whether it's like this channel or we do like a secondary like travel type channel, like vlog type channel or whatever we may end up doing with it. I definitely would love to get to that point at some point. Okay, let's move these out here. Yeah, Glenn, I wasn't like trying to like I guess like hide her, just not like I guess just not like talking to the camera. Like she was in some of the clips and stuff later on in the video. If you watch, I know you said you didn't watch the whole thing, but there was definitely some that were later on that we were together. Like there was like the waiters and stuff in the main dining room restaurant and stuff did like a little special thing for like birthdays. So I had like got a little clip of like hers and stuff during the dinner and stuff too. And so wasn't by the end of it, I wasn't like trying to hide her anyway. Yeah, Cal. I mean, they've been together for. I've been actually watching him for actually ways past and before they met, and but yeah, they've been together almost 10 years now. They just finally got married in Punta Cana in the Dominican on Thursday. They flew out there on Wednesday and had their wedding just after, and it was like I said, I was watching another YouTuber that does vlogs and gaming and stuff. And he's out there with them and had some of his daily vlogs and stuff. So got to see a bunch of that, and it was really pretty. And I can't wait to see their side of their video of who they had doing the all the filming and everything. Did anyone cage 848 build forts with stock? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Jane. Same. You got no. Yeah, the team. Yeah, Trev and Chelsea haven't really said anything about. I guess he's mentioned it in some of his videos and stuff that they were getting married, but they haven't actually posted anything besides on like their Instagram and stuff. It's been all over there on their stories and stuff, with their wedding and stuff and some shots from it. But yeah, again, the videos and stuff that I've seen is from a different YouTuber that does daily vlogging. So that had some footage from it, and he was there. He's been a good friend of his for a long time. Or a good friend of theirs. Okay, let's get all of these out of here. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably his videos. I know typically like take a good couple weeks to get up after filming, which I don't know how it's going to be. They might end up getting stuff up real quick once they get back. Being that it wasn't just him filming or them just filming and him having to do all the production and editing and everything, being an actual, like, I guess, like, professional, like, camera, like, production of filming and everything for their wedding that they had. Maybe it'll go a little quicker, but I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely beautiful video and everything that they'll put together. Because I know that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from, is from them with their stuff and their crews filming and everything. Is really cool how they do everything. So definitely, like I said, definitely get a lot of inspiration from that and drive from it to make videos like that. Okay. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with, honestly, because I didn't realize we have six cheeses and we can easily fill up exactly these 3 fridges with them like this, and it looks so much better. Okay. Oh, you don't do Insta anymore? Yeah, I'm not a huge, like, for me personally, I know it's going to be an issue in the future, especially for the channel. Like, I don't post a whole lot of stuff. Like, I use Instagram and like Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, I guess, and Facebook, but I don't like really ever like post on stuff, and that's where I'm like trying to get better at that, at least for the channel. Me personally, like for my personal stuff, I don't really ever post on anything. I just kind of use it just to sit and like waste my time, I guess, at that point. So just scrolling through stuff. Okay, So we got these three fridges all taken care of with the cheese. I would like to get, let's see, we're definitely going to be moving these into just one side of the fridge only. So let's get these out of here. Gonna drop those down, and then we are going to move these out of the way. And we'll fill up the side with them then. Oh, that's right. We need to get rid of the labels. Okay. There we go. That's looking good. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the, well, how do we want to do this then? So we got yogurts, which I think are going to end up probably in the same fridge as the butter, I'm guessing. Maybe what we do with this is we do one whole fridge of yogurts, and then we do butter next to them. That's right, we've got... shoot. That's a bit unfortunate. So we got 3 different yogurts on there. Actually, I don't know why I thought we had 4. Okay, well, let's do this anyway, I guess. Yeah, beach wedding, well suited for them. Yeah, for sure. It was, like I said, oops, we got more here, don't we? Yep. Me personally, that's like my favorite setup for for a wedding type of thing. Like I'm not like a real formal person, so like a beach type thing is, in my opinion, like the best, like kind of chill, just laid back, casual wedding. Okay. I don't know how we want to do this. I'm so torn on how I want to set this up. I guess we'll throw these in here just for now, and we'll maybe move them. I don't know. I also don't know why I just got rid of that box, but it really doesn't matter. Okay. So there we got one fridge for the yogurts and the butter then. Okay. We're going to flip these around for sure too here. So let's move these out. Okay, so let's do that. Oops, did not mean to do that, but that's all right. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. These are going to go up there and down there, and then we've got this whole fridge set up for all of that. That looks good. This milk is going to move. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to be doing with all these eggs, too. It's like I mean, we only have 12 in each of these, so we kind of need, honestly, a little bit more of these, I feel like. Why not have all your fridges on the back wall, maybe? Yeah, we might end up switching that around to be like that because we're going to obviously be adding some more in here with taking up some more space for all of these. So we'll see. We'll maybe try to move them all together, try to make sense of it. Okay. Well, let's get... Is this guy free? No, that's got all of those. This guy's free, though. Let's move this over here. We're going to grab all these milks out here. Have I ever played any of the Diablo games? I have not, actually. They're beef. I don't really know too much about them at all. Maybe keep the milks and eggs like they are. Yeah, I'm trying to... The only thing, Kel, I'm trying to just basically take up at least a little bit more space in a fridge with them, so we have more products to sell, especially with having over 400 people coming in the store every day. Although it honestly does work really nice having it how it is, though. But we actually need to increase the amount of these items because we only have 12 of each of them, or 20. Well, I guess 24 of each, which I guess is a decent amount. But at the same time, it would help out our stockers to not have like things getting emptied out so soon, like we are sometimes. Because yeah, like for these, even with how we had it before, it would have been 32 of each one, where these, which I guess 24 is not much less, but we could probably use another, at least a little bit of them. Actually, I just realized what we could do. So what we can do here, actually that'll work out like perfect then. It's a very fun and challenging game. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know much about him, so I'll take your word for it on that. I actually haven't seen like any gameplay on him either. I don't know why. I think it's just been never been one of those games that's like appealed to me. But I'm definitely like branching out with different types of games and stuff as well here, especially with starting YouTube. So starting doing YouTube and everything. So that'll actually help out with stuff as well. But yeah, what we can do here now is we can actually we have this half of the fridge with the dozen eggs. We have the milks over here. And then we can have one of these sides with the 8-pack and then the other side with the 4-packs of the eggs. So that'll actually work out really good. So we'll set that down there. Like that. We'll get rid of that, and then we're going to move these over. Like that. There we go. And these are going to fill up this side. Forgot to congratulate you, sub count. Well, thank you so much, Kel. I really appreciate it. I know it's honestly been actually a very slow week. Like we hit 2100 very shortly after hitting 2000, and then it's kind of like, I don't want to say like tanked, but we've definitely slowed down quite a bit. But it's been absolutely amazing. Just all the love and support that everyone's been showing the channel and everything, and the new subscribers. Which I'm guessing what's happened is the supermarket sim videos just aren't reaching out to as many newer people anymore, like we were getting before. I'm going to turn down our brightness just a bit on our lights here. My eyes are getting hurting a little bit from that. There we go. That's a little better. A little dimmer here. Yeah, like I said, thank you so much, Cal. I really appreciate it. I mean, even if the channel stopped growing, which obviously it's been a uptrend, definitely ever since we started it. But even if the channel stopped growing, I still would keep making videos and everything. I love playing games and everything. I just want to be able to eventually. I would love to make it a full-time thing with this, and then keep just making better and better content and more travel stuff, and can start doing some car stuff, which I know are the analytics of the channel. I'm guessing probably wouldn't be as much like car stuff and everything as I would like. It's more going to be gaming, but Diablo 3 is your favorite one? Well, that's awesome, Beef. I'll have to look into those and see what they're like, and maybe I'll have to check one of those out here eventually. Nice explanation on Center Station. Well, thank you, Jane. I know I'm definitely not not the best at explaining games sometimes, and I try my best to be as informative as I can be with things, and but I know I don't do the best job at that sometimes. Yeah, nothing too new about the game except mods. Yeah, that's where I'm really hoping that we get like some updates or something to the game to try to bring some people back into it as well. But I understand it's been, I mean, we're already, this is our 91th, I guess, like video and live stream that we've done on this game and everything. So it's definitely, I don't want to say it's gotten drawn out of the channel, but it's definitely, there's a lot of it on the channel already. And it's, the game, I mean, we've already been doing videos for now almost 3 months on it. And the game's been out for even longer since then. So I started the prologue of it after that. After the game or the prologue of it came out, so it was out even longer than that. So it's definitely it's run its course almost at this point, which I'm definitely sad, but it's I can understand that it's starting to slow down a little bit, not reaching new people because everyone that's watching is kind of already found their, I guess, like YouTubers or like people to watch with it. You're stuck at 180. You've been stuck at 187. I'm sorry, Kel. I hope that everything can keep growing for you on it, and just keep, like I always say, just the consistency and just keep posting stuff for sure is a big help with that. You also love cars. Their beef. That is awesome. I know. I'm sure some of the channel would enjoy the car content and stuff, which I do want to start making some of it. I just haven't really had anything going on to do anything with it yet. But at some point here, we'll end up doing something with it. Okay. Let's see here. So then we've got all of these together, where these can go together and be ready to go. And I think we're going to do here. You're excited that you're able to catch part of the live stream. Well, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate you stopping on by, and welcome, Sunshine. I don't know, I haven't seen you in the chat at all, so I don't know if you're just joining. But thanks for stopping by and coming and hanging out with us. Always appreciated. Hopefully you're all having a good weekend and everything, or a good start to your weekend. And I know some of you guys are already in Sunday with your time zone. But, okay. Let's move these out of the way here. I don't know how we're going to orient all this. But for now, we're going to move this stuff into here. Let's turn off our free placement so we can get these nice and tight to each other. There we go. So what we're going to do is we'll do all of our eggs, milk, and then right here, our yogurt and butter. Like I said, we might end up moving these around. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. Then we get all of our cheeses on the other side. Looks really nice. And then we get, I think this is definitely going to end up moving. But we'll see what that... Actually, what I think we'll do here is we'll move this out of the way. And then where is our... Wait. Oh. I'm sitting there looking for lost fridge. Right here. This stuff can go over here, at least for now. We might end up moving this. We'll see. Something right like that. Yeah, it's got to move over a bit. That way it's kind of still with the dairy and still with the cheese. Okay. Something like that, even though we have a lot more space, so we probably could just extend it if we needed to. Sorry for the channel. No, hey, no worries, Cal. Like I said, I always say I want to try to help out anybody that I can with content creation or help answering simple questions or whatever it may be. I know I can't offer a whole lot usually, but whatever I can do to help, I'm always wanting to try to help and willing to. Nope, haven't been in the chat, but I've commented on the vids before. Didn't know you did lives. Yeah, I don't do live streams typically a lot, Sunshine, but I try to at least once a week, but it usually ends up lately. Actually, I guess because of crews mainly, but this is our first one that we've done in like a month. So we don't typically do a ton of streams, not like a regular stream or anything like that, but I I try to, like I said, as much as we can, but doesn't seem like it happens very often, especially lately. Watching your minds, I must sort out your cupboards. Yeah, it gets you in an organization mood. Okay, let's see here. So how do we want to do this then? I think... We need to for sure get some more tuna in here, because we only have 8 on each of these, so this is just like our other cream fraiche and the hummus. Sorry I'm as late as moderator. No worries about that, AIs. Appreciate you stopping by. I believe it's AIs and not ALs. Simulator games. We're just hanging out and doing some organizing. We're not really, you haven't really missed a whole lot other than we just ran a day in the store. Okay, let's get those out of the way here, and then let's see. I definitely want to extend these out to a full half of a fridge, so we need to do that. So let's get all of these out of here. Okay, let's do that. There we go. We'll get all these out of here, and we're going to move the chicken into 1/2. There we go. We'll get our beef out here. I don't know how we want to do this. Watching me play this game always makes you think of your old job and you love it. Well, I'm glad you have good memories of an old job then. So I know some people do not with old stuff. Although at the same time, I've had a decent amount of jobs in my past, and honestly, it hasn't been like a good time leaving. It's been like like I guess a lot of times a job isn't that good or fun. It's the people that make that job fun and worthwhile. Sometimes not so much. Sometimes they can leave a bad memory with you, but other times I've definitely had a lot of people that I've worked with in the past in various jobs that it's been like really sad to leave and say goodbye to, and then there's others that I'm like, okay, I really do not care saying goodbye and leaving you. Oddly, watching this doesn't stress you out like truck days have lately. Well, I'm glad you can, like I said, relax to it a little bit there, Cal, and not stressing so much about it. Okay, so we've got all of that. I don't know how we want to do this then. Does it count if your full-time job is your kids? Now you can quit that sometimes too. Just go out day drinking or something like that to get away from it for a day. Okay. Here's just fun because you're able to see the sweet cars pull up. Well, that's awesome, Beef. What, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of job did you have that you got to see a bunch of cool cars all the time? We got 1, 2, and 3 different types of that. I don't know how we want to set this up because we don't really have any other meats. This is all freezer stuff, so I'm sorry, Kel. Yeah, some people can just make a job miserable. It really can be really frustrating with things. At least she is leaving least she's leaving then here in a couple months for college, so that's good. How does one install the mods to this game? Do I need to download something first to be able to do so? Jason, so yeah, there's a website called Nexus Mods, and you can search up for Supermarket Sim. There's a whole list of mods and everything that are there. There's a main mod launcher that's called like Melon Loader and Beepin mod launcher or something like that. You download that, and then you can actually add various mods to those certain mod folder. There's the two different mod launchers. I actually made a video on it on the channel. So if you go back in the Supermarket Simulator playlist, you can find it in there. It's just like how to install mods and like my favorite mod spotlight or something like that is the name of it. I kind of do like a step-by-step tutorial a little bit on it, and it's pretty easy with that. But it honestly isn't too bad. It's just if you're a little bit familiar with like computer like config files and stuff like that, it's pretty simple, but it can be a little bit tricky on certain ones sometimes. I did yesterday with a new mom friend. I have been reminded I'm not young anymore. Day drinking is not smart. Well, there you go, Jacqueline. I'm glad you were able to at least get out a little bit and do that for at least for a little bit and try to kick back on things. Convenience store with a gas station, so I was able to see. Oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, that's really cool, Beef. Found the channel today. Well, thank you, Jason. I appreciate you the support and everything on that. And if you have any insight or inputs on games or anything like that, I'm always open to different games and stuff to do on the channel. And like because I want to be able to make the best content for all of you guys to enjoy. So like I said, if you have any suggestions for anything, whether it's games or like different types of content or anything like that, I'm open to it, and always up for new adventures with things. Oh, thank you, fan YouTube, FM fan YouTube. Appreciate that. You telling him just as I was explaining that. Yeah, Jason, the mods are definitely a night and day difference in this game, for sure. It is. They are so nice having. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what we want to do with this. We have all of our tuna here, and then we have these that are going to take up half a space as well. So we're going to need one more fridge here, I think, at the very least. So let's get that ordered. I know we could just do the small fridge if we needed to on something, but I like the look of the double fridges. Okay, so let's get these in. We'll get these all the way down here and across. So I'm thankful for finding your channel, though. My kids have found when I'm watching your videos and cleaning or making food, you have to leave me alone. I love my kids, but some days. Well, thank you, Jacqueline, for the kind words. I really appreciate that. I'm glad I'm able to help out, and that's literally the whole reason I started doing this was just to try to make funny videos, which I know I'm not like too entertaining, like as far as like a comedic standpoint side of things. I try to be funny with stuff, but I don't know. I'm a very quiet person to begin with on things, so it can be a little tricky, but I try to be, like I said, as funny and informative at the same time, and just make the best possible videos for you guys to either make your day better, make you laugh, or whatever that may be, just to try to help improve your life if I can at all. Your mom always asks what's going on when you watch the videos. You're probably just like screaming at your TV or your Switch or your computer all the time. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Basically any video. Okay. So we got that. Let's see here. I mean, I guess what we could do at the same... I don't know. The Magic Stalker mod, so you find it easier to use since it cuts down on the lag and such because it's less bodies in the store and such when you had all the too many stalkers. Yeah, definitely. That's honestly one of my new favorite mods for sure, is just having these guys that can stock stuff from wherever, and it makes it so much easier. Because then we can cut down the lag so much and everything, and definitely worthwhile mod to do if you're looking for even just one mod. Is this that supermarket game is the most it's the most common one? Okay. Your friend has found the channel now. When we get home, she said she's definitely subscribed. You're on a weekend getaway. She says hi to everyone. Her name is Mona. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Mona. That's really funny. Hopefully, well, what are you doing sitting here watching the stream then? If you're on a weekend getaway, you should be enjoying it. Not sitting here. I appreciate that, but you should be enjoying your time then. And we got 50 people in here. Thank you all for joining and hanging out here. Yeah, Jacqueline, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out, but like I said, you should be enjoying your weekend getaway and not sitting here watching. But I guess if this is enjoyable, just to hang out and chat as well. That is awesome too, and I appreciate it. Okay. Need to figure out what to do here with this because we've got just enough space for all these if we want to do it that way. I guess we probably should just... You're both hungover. We were also chilling in the hot... Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with that then. Gotta make the most of it while you can. Okay. I don't know what... Trying to see here. Because we got 3 items. We got enough space. And these 2 fridges, which we've got a little bit extra space here too. We could utilize if we needed, but sorry guys, I know I'm like going back and forth on this. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this. Oops, I did not want to do that. How do we end up with 2 there? Get rid of that. Question: when it comes to your storage room video, when you sat there and reorganized it the way you did, is it better to wait until 80, 90 level to do that so the stock isn't put in random spots? Or better to do it when you unlock? Yeah, I don't know on that one, because at the same, it is really nice to get it all organized, but at the same time, now we have to kind of redo it again a little bit because we've got just random stuff scattered in places where I would prefer not to have it. So, I don't know. I would say if you're running the mods and stuff like we are, like you're not even having to touch the storage room, I would say just start throwing some stuff in and get it placed in at least, and then once you get all the items, I would say if you can wait till you get all the items, I would do that. But if you can't, then yeah, go ahead and try to get as organized as possible. I don't like this. I really want to... I'm so torn on what to do with this. I know I've spent so much time on this, just sitting here wasting time with this, but I don't know what to do on this because I would like to... I don't know. Should we just do one side on, or one half of a fridge for each of these like we've been doing with everything, or should we go back to just doing like doubles of all of these? What do you guys think? Because we really don't need like a whole half of a fridge for like some of these smaller ones like this, but at the same time, just to keep the look the same, it would be kind of nice, and we could do the same with the sushi actually. I don't know though. Let me know what you guys think. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 item types. And then we'd have like 8 item types with these. You're saying doubles as in like how we have it right now, leaving it like it is? Feels weird seeing all the generic items as you have the USA product mod. Yeah, I can understand that. I honestly wouldn't mind having that mod at the same also, but at the same time, like I've said in comments and stuff, I just don't want to risk like copyright stuff, potential issues with that. Otherwise, I definitely would be having that installed. Now with these, do we just go down it and just have all of them filled up with this then? I feel like that doesn't look as weird having that because we have like ground beef and then chicken, which usually in most grocery stores do take up a lot of space, like a lot of ground beef and chicken. And then these ones wouldn't take up as much, being steaks and like veal chops. I feel like that kind of makes sense actually. And we've got these, and then we've got all of these, and beer and juices. Okay. I think that kind of makes sense. And then we're going to redo these as well. We're going to fill up this whole freezer with chicken because we actually do go through quite a bit of chicken. So we actually could use it. Because we actually, if you guys follow along with the videos, we do end up short on chicken, like with the storage room, we use up all the chicken. Okay, so there's all of that. Then we're going to grab a couple of these out and we'll throw them in there, and then that'll be good. And now, reminds me of beer cab covers I got today. They're Sprite? I can't even say that instead of Sprite. Oh, beer can covers. Going on a trip at the end of the month to a beach close to where Dad is buried. Drinking on the beach. Well, there you go, Cal. Definitely a good salute to your father then. Where, if you don't mind me asking, where are you headed to with that? If you do it that way, then you should do 4 veal chop instead of having beef in 2 places. You're thinking the veal oh, Maryland? Okay. You're thinking the veal chop setup over here? Like I said, I think this kind of makes sense, having like the beef taken up. Because like typically in a grocery store, there is a lot of ground beef. Or like different types of beef, I should say. I guess not just ground beef. Okay, hopefully, Cal, you get some good weather then too, being like the Northeast, and I guess at that point, if you're saying at the end of the month, basically pretty close to June at that point. Okay, let's get these out of here then, and we'll move. Oops. And we'll fill up this half with these, and then we'll move the green ones, and then we'll start with the mixed ones, like that. Oops, that's right. We need to get rid of. Okay. So there's that, and then we can start moving some of this stuff as well. You have beef under the veal chop right now, so I'd say take that out and have those 4 veal chop. Yeah, but then we have no place to put the steaks. So we got veal chops and steaks, and then the ground beef right there. That's right. I remember you saying that, Kel, about his ashes are in his as a fake coral reef. Yeah, there you go. Your dad used to meticulously cut out cans to coat. Oh, well that's actually really cool. That's awesome. I'm really happy that you're doing that then, Kel. Okay, let's get some of these moved out then. Yeah, Matthew, that's those are steaks, and then we got veal chops with that. So I mean, we could do the only other thing is we do have this extra space right here with this fridge, so we could technically move one of those out and then do even more of those. But I think we'll end up leaving that like that. The only reason I'm actually doing that much of the chicken is or I guess the ground beef also. With the chicken, these are only 16 per area, where these ones, I mean, these ones really don't need to have this, but I'm just trying to fill up the space basically with that. Otherwise, we probably would just double them up only just like those two. But that all makes sense like that. This all makes sense. Those all make sense. Those make sense. How they are like that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only thing we're missing is just those two slots right there. With that. Okay. We've been at this for a little bit actually, and we don't have that much done, I feel like. Trying to make progress here, but it's taken some time. Actually, these, I didn't even realize. Why does the prosciutto look like it's blurred with how it is in the freezer? Yeah, it kind of does a little bit. It's a little bit funny looking. Okay. Let's get these all cleared out here. Move this. And get these out of here on this side at least. Okay. We'll grab this box. There we go. Okay. I don't know what item we should put next to the pizza then to continue it. Should we continue with like the ice creams or should we start with like the vegetables? You guys think? Oh, thank you so much, Kel, for the super. I really appreciate that. I don't ever ask for any donations or anything like that, but like I said, I really appreciate that. I know you're going on your trip and everything coming up, so save your money. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. What should we start? Should we start with the ice creams next to the pizza, or should we do like the fries or something like that? I kind of feel like, hmm. Um, Thinking the veggies next to the pizza, and then do the ice cream last. It's a 3-day trip with your mom and your hubby and you. Yeah, I hope you have a really good time with that, Kel. I know you're stressed out about everything with work and everything, so definitely take the time and enjoy it and try to take it all in what you can with it. I know it's not obviously I guess like the happiest trip, but it's something to help honor your dad. Okay. Yeah, like I said, thank you so much, Kel. I really appreciate the donation. Like I said, I don't ever ask for anything and don't expect you guys to. I'm never gonna do like pay to view content or anything like that, but definitely always appreciate it. The donations and everything do really help out, especially right now with everything. So I really appreciate that. It's over his birthday. Would have been. Sorry. I'm glad. Like I said, you get to go there and at least try to have a little memorial type thing. Then. Okay, let's do that then, and then let's get these on out of here. We also have these crab sticks that have to go in somewhere too, which I guess those can kind of go with the ice creams at the same time. Oh, didn't get rid of that one. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. I'm not going to lie. I kind of wish that we actually... I'm actually tempted to shift all this stuff over one. So I kind of want to put these crab sticks in next to the... I think we're going to. I kind of want to put the crab sticks in next to the chicken. And then it's kind of nearby the other seafoods. So let's do this. Okay, we'll get rid of that. And then we've got... Didn't we have... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I thought we had another box of them somewhere. Okay. So we just need to get, I guess, this out of the way then. Which these are going to go just get shifted over one, which kind of stinks. But that's all right. Hey, Logan. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping on by and hanging out here. Okay, let's grab these here. We'll get these in here. I forgot if you said it was a mod for the boxes or not. I'm guessing you mean by like us grabbing the boxes like this and getting rid of them. If so, yes, it's the pocket box mod that adds that functionality in to be able to just spawn a box and then get rid of it right from here. Okay, so there's that. We're just going to get these little potato popper things out of the way here real quick. And then we're going to get the French fries in. And then we will start with these on the other side. So actually, these can just go right here right away. Let's grab this. So much better than haunted boxes. Yes, definitely. For sure. Okay. So we can get rid of these tags here real quick. How have you guys been enjoying the videos and stuff with the new mic as well? I know I wasn't planning on getting a new mic set up and everything, especially with everything going on right now, but unfortunately I had some other issues with my other mic that we were using before, and I know it's been a little bit different with this. I've been trying to figure out the settings and everything for it even still, and trying to tweak it little by little if I can to make it sound as best and professional as possible while not being like too muted down or anything. New mic is great, less itchy nose. Yeah, definitely. I noticed a little bit still of itchy here and there, but nothing too crazy like it was with the other one. So for sure, night and day better with that. But I'm glad it sounds good. So I know this is a much better quality mic. It's pretty much the mic that almost every content creator uses. At least this is the newer updated version of the old one. What happened to the store? We're just redoing a bunch of it, Logan. Again, we're redoing all the fridges once more so we get everything kind of lined up how it should be. And we're gonna start going out some of the shelving as well because we got even more growth, so we have more space for more shelving and everything. And definitely enjoying where it's going. Mike is fine. Hi, Mike. Mike is great. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad it's sounding good. I know when the first couple of videos with it was like super like kind of like clouded sounded with how it was set up, and they added like an EQ in OBS, and it made it sound a night and day difference, a whole lot better. So I'm definitely glad at, like I said, where it's at now and how it's going. Oh, I just realized those boxes don't have to be... I'm actually going to condense those down into one box here of these two. I didn't even think to try and get these all in one. There we go. Okay. Let's get these guys on out of here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 different, yeah, 3 different kinds of ice creams, and we've got 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna end up with 1 extra slot in the freezer here. So we might actually end up adding even more chicken in. Which that's going to be a bit unfortunate because we're going to have to like then reshift down all of the... Shoot. We either end up with a half empty or a half full, half empty freezer, or we end up with having to shift everything down once more. Or we just do the frozen stuff next to the chickens, which I kind of like having the chicken down here where it kind of makes sense being over here, which I kind of want to flip these around too. I know I'm just being really tedious and picky about this, but because we've got 1, 2 item types there with these frozen veggies and the mixed vegetables and the Mediterranean vegetables, and then we've got 3 different kinds of ice cream, and everything else is in. So yeah, we're going to end up with 1 extra slot in a freezer. I don't really want to shift everything down again, but I think we're going to have to. But yeah, I'm going to flip these around real quick. I know we're moving all this stuff around way too much, but I kind of want to have these chickens nearby next to each other if we can. I know it's really, like I said, really stupid picky stuff. But if this is the last time we're going to be organizing stuff here for a while, I kind of want to make it count. Okay, let's get that. Get rid of that tag. And then we'll get rid of... Empty out this box here real quick and continue grabbing the beef and just flipping it around. There we go. Start filling up all of these. Get rid of that and that one. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Let's empty out this guy then. There we go. Okay. I really don't want to shift this stuff down. We could, I guess, just take out the crab sticks. But at the same time, I kind of like having those close by. Maybe we just take out the crab sticks. Shift those down here. Maybe we do that. Okay, we'll do that. Because then if we have more supply of chicken out here, we're not going to actually be selling out of it from our storage room supply. Crab by the sushi? Yeah, that could be an option too. And then we just have to do another freezer over there if we were to do that. But I guess we could... What we could do would be... Could have the I guess then we'd still have to... So what I'm thinking is we could move the sushi down over here. But at the same time, I kind of like having it by the meats. Oops. Did not mean also do 2 down here. There we go. Okay, I think we do that. Because now we've got green beans, mixed vegetables, and crab, and ice cream. Okay, I kind of want the crab next to the chicken. Okay, let's just move it. Again, I'm being really picky, but last time we're going to be doing this here, probably. So let's just say screw it. Let's just do it. I know it's very, very stupid and picky over one item. But again, this is hopefully the last time we'll be moving stuff around like this. At least for the fridge and freezer stuff. Let's actually... I can't put this down yet. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. We get rid... Ah, shoot. We got one left. Okay. Get rid of this box. Get rid of these labels. Just move them down real quick. And then actually all we have to do now is just shift these pizzas down like this. So actually that's not too bad. It's just those couple items we had to move around. Not the end of the world. There we go. That actually helps because I kind of like having these cheese pizzas next to the green box pizzas anyways. Okay, let's grab these last few and then we are finally done moving stuff around then at that point. There we go. Just get rid of these labels and then we can get these crab sticks back in. Over here. Oops, that's ice cream. Now we want one of these. There we go. Get rid of that box, and then we'll grab these. Is that really all? Oh, I guess we only did have 2 shelves of them before. So yeah, that's a huge, huge gain by having a half of a freezer then from those, or 4 of those. Okay. So we will do, I guess we'll do some green beans then. Next to this, and then the mixed vegetables next to that. There we go. Okay, so we got all that, and then let's grab another freezer. Any TV shows or anything cool people have been watching? Your hubby wants to watch a new show. You've been rewatching Greek, but he wants to watch the anime Berserk. I've already talked about... Oh, you're off to bed, Jane. Well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Have a good night. I know it's getting late enough for you already. So, like I said, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Oh, there is a... I didn't realize there was an individual freezer. I thought that there was only the bigger freezer. We could have done that, but at the same time, I prefer to have the big ones anyways for the looks of them. And we're going to have a lot of extra space anyways by the time the store is all fully expanded. Yeah, have a good night, Jane. Like I said, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Okay, so actually, wait, I just realized we need another freezer. We need two more, or one more now total, but we needed two more before. Because we have these two and that. So let's get these mixed vegetables in. Yeah, Cal, I don't have too much advice for TV shows. I've already talked about like my favorites and stuff that I've been watching lately of like Survivor, Amazing Race, and also the new Deal or No Deal Survival, or Deal or No Deal Island with that, which the season finale is actually coming up on Monday for that, which I'll be watching that on Tuesday. So really looking forward to that. Okay. Let's do these right here. There's all of those. Do we still have more in here? Yeah, we do. Okay. There we go. So we need the one more freezer then for the last set of ice creams. And then we will be good to go. Yeah, Survivor is definitely one of my favorite shows with that. Okay. So there's that. Let's grab all of these. Top this side up then. Okay. There we go. So that worked out pretty well. Now we've got even more space for chicken. And now we got all this stuff reorganized. So there we go. Now we just need to do all the soda drinks and sodas. Okay. I feel like corny college drama and stuff. Greek is a good one. Have to maybe check that out, Kel. Have you seen the mod furniture snap places? Yeah, Jay, actually I do oops. I do have that actually installed, and that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's video. Part of that. I'm putting that one on, and I just have it disabled right now, but we do have that one installed, which I can actually show you guys. So right now you guys can kind of see it doesn't make a huge difference, which can be configured in the config file. But you guys can see like it takes, like I'm using a precise movement, and it takes quite a while actually for you guys can see it like snaps into place there. But yeah, so it is here right now. Like I said, it doesn't make a night and day difference, but it definitely is nice, and it can be adjusted. It's such a game changer. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jay. Like I said, it's been helpful for sure, but it's not like at least for me, it hasn't been like a night and day difference. But it definitely is. We'll see how it does, like once we start like redoing a lot of the store and everything. It is really nice to like get stuff like up to the back, up against the back wall and stuff like that, or like up against a wall, for sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 5 fridges total for this, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So we just need one more fridge, and then we will be good to go on all of that. And that'll be all of our fridge and freezer stuff then. Okay, so there is that. Let's get our waters, which I guess actually, honestly, let's actually put these back. I am going to, well, yeah, we got to grab these. We'll set that down. We'll grab these out of here. Hey, Tyson. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping on by. I've been pretty good, Tyson. But how about you? Hopefully Hope everything's good with you as well. Enjoying the start of your weekend and your Saturday night. I just realized I could have put those in one box, but that's all right. We'll leave that alone for now. Okay, let's grab these out of here as well, which, again, these could go in one box. Ugh, okay. Let's grab all these out. We gotta close that out, those out. We've been looking forward to the new season of The Boys. Actually, I don't know if I've ever heard that before or seen that before at all, Tyson. What kind of show was that? Okay. So there's that. Now we just need to get these waters placed in here. Been busy doing drywall. The Amish builders in full swing with that. That's really awesome there, Tyson. I can't remember. Are you building a house or are you working with like the Amish to helping out building houses? I know it's been a while since we've been, honestly, I think about a month, actually, exactly, since we've done a stream here. Hard show to explain. Off to what streaming service is it on if it's on one? Okay, so there's all of our water. We're going to grab some more of these out. Okay. Let's get rid of these labels, and then we're going to throw these all in. There we go. So we got all that. It's an Amazon Prime-based show on Super... Okay, I'll have to look at that here and see. I see they got 4 seasons of it. I'll have to take a look at it and see what it's about, see what it's like. You do all the builders, drywall finishing. Only they have a crew that does the rest. Well, that's really cool, Tyson. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that. Like I said, I apologize. It's been like a month since we've done a stream, so I don't remember exactly everything we talked about in like our last stream and everything. Yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I remember you talking about that before. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep all of the original sodas together. So we're gonna do like our Turco next to this, and then we'll do the Sprite right here, and then we'll start with some of the newer ones in here. Oh, thank you. Is it Joester? Joester Chef, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. I really apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Your online name wrong. I probably am. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. He's coming in clutch with the $10 donation on that. Like I said, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Or is that a different type of currency? That's not the CHF. That's the currency of the CHF, isn't it? You're doing fine. Like I said, I apologize if I do pronounce anyone's names wrong, so I'm not trying to. I struggle to pronounce stuff on my own sometimes. So it is CHF. Okay. That's what I thought it looked like. I just realized I completely wasn't even paying attention here. That brings it to around $12 or so, 12 US. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the kind words. Keep up the good work. I'm definitely going to try to. Like I always say, I try to strive to make the best possible content for you guys, and I always try to keep improving it and everything. And I know it's a struggle sometimes, and I don't always do it, but I certainly try my best to with my ability to it, and I'm always trying to learn to get better. Okay. So there's that. Or should we do these other cola dark sodas together? Maybe we should do the other dark sodas together and then start with the lighter stuff. Maybe we'll do that. Randomly bumped into your vids recently. Have been watching your vids. Love the amount of vids. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying them, and it's the whole reason I keep making them and want to try to improve and make enjoyable content for you guys to help be informative and entertaining at the same time if I can. I know that the stream is just kind of a chill, laid back kind of stream here. We're not really doing a whole lot in it besides just a bunch of organizing and stuff. So nothing really too like crazy entertaining with this so far here tonight, but just again a laid back, just kind of a chill Saturday night hangout with all of this. Okay, so we got all of our dark sodas together next to the waters there, and then we'll have entertaining indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Kel. I really appreciate that. Honestly, means so much. You guys don't have to do that, but like I said, I really appreciate that. We're working on it. There we got our lovely store name here. I'm working on it. But speaking of that, I'm surprised that we don't have either Vaughn or Outlaw in here tonight. Usually, which I guess I think Vaughn stopped by in the last stream to say hi, and Outlaw hasn't been here in the last couple streams. I know he works nights and stuff though at the same time, so he's probably busy with that. So, although it is the weekend, but he's probably enjoying time off at the same time. That's right. Like I try to schedule out the streams as long as I can. I know sometimes we've done like the last stream was a very last second decision to stream with what we were doing with reorganizing some stuff, but so I try to schedule them out so you guys can try to plan around them at least a little bit, at least to try to stop by or something if you're wanting to. But okay, so we've got our yellow, our orange, and then our pink, and then our normal Sprite soda or a Zap soda to go in still. So how do we want to do this? I guess I guess we could do like this, our orange soda here next. Have I tried Astro Medica? I'm guessing that's a game. Good sir. Why did that soda just jump out of the box? Did anybody else just catch that? As soon as I grabbed the box, a soda just like, oh, there, now it, okay, now it's back. A couple sodas just like jumped out. Rainbow? Question mark. Yeah, we kind of have a rainbow soda. Oh, you're saying this like pinkish like bubble gum. Yeah, see, it just happened again. A soda just jumped out grabbing the box. They're growing legs and just hopping out. It definitely just happened again. But yeah, you're saying it's a game. The box was feeling it all. This Astromatica actually looks interesting. I have not seen this at all or checked this out, but there is a prologue of this that drops on the 22nd. So we might have to check this out and see what it's about. Yeah, add that to my wish list. We'll have to maybe check that out and see. The soda didn't want to be displayed. It literally happened twice. Like now we're back to a full box in this one. This one's still missing 2 sodas. They he sprouted legs and just ran off. Little like Subnautica. Yeah, it kind of looks like that on the pictures and video. With that, so I added it to my wish list, and we'll have to probably do a video on that when the prologue drops later this month. Which, if any of you guys know the, if any of you guys are around here that are in here when I did the Parking Tycoon Business Simulator series, that was like our 3rd series that I started on the channel. That was back in like November, I think, last year when I started that. And there's a new DLC coming out for it that actually drops on the 15th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. For it, so we're definitely gonna. That was one of my favorite games that we played here on the channel, so we're definitely gonna be checking that one out as well, which I'm really excited for. That was one of our better games on the channel as well that we had especially when we were just starting things out. Do I have a Discord? Yes, we do actually. We have a channel Discord it's in the channel description. So if you go on YouTube or if you go to the channel page and go into the About section on the channel, you'll find it in there. Which I'm not like active every day in there. I try to be on there as much as I can, but I honestly forget about it sometimes. And I do have the notifications turned off for it, because otherwise my phone's just blowing up on it all the time. But I try to hop in there every so often and help answer questions or just be active in there if I can. But okay. So we've got all of the fridge stuff then organized here. What I'm going to do is we are going to just set this guy over here so we kind of know that we need to have that going next to the other sodas. We've got... What do we all have here now? Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freezers. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, actually 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like 20-ish fridges that we've got to go in here. So we've got a lot, actually. I don't know how we want to set this up. Talking about games, do you guys have any recommendations? Simulator, I've been searching for games for a while, but can't find any. Honestly, pretty much any of the simulators, I guess, on the channel. We've done quite a few just like single videos on stuff quite a bit lately. Actually, I've been trying to kind of just like do random games and stuff, and whatever pops up in the Steam that I found entertaining, and try to spotlight them for you guys. And if anything really sticks to the channel, then we do more of a full series on it. But honestly, the Center Station Simulator has been a lot of fun, so I'd recommend that one. It's definitely very grindy, but it's a really fun one. Kind of, I don't want to say it's like broken, but it's a very like, it's a little more of a janky game. It's not as polished. That's kind of the charm of it. So that one's a good one. What else? Been wanting House Flipper 2, but don't have a computer. Yeah, the House Flipper games are really good. Another good one was House Builder, which we did one video series. I guess I shouldn't say series, but one video. We did a video on that of like just the prologue demo of it. That was a really fun one. What else? Trying to think of some other like really good simulators that like stand out. I know if you're into racing at all, there's the F124 that's going to be coming out. I think that's later this month as well. Oh, thank you so much again for the another 10 CHF, like $12 on that. Sorry, we'll stay another 5 minutes, but it's 4 in the morning. I'm happy I caught your stream, but I really got to go. Hope to catch you soon. We'll check Discord, so we'll wait another. Well, thank you so much. That's so late. You didn't have to even come by and say hi or anything like that. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you doing that though, and the 2 donations on that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and honestly means so much to me. House Flipper looks so good. Won't lie. Yeah, both definitely the original one was really good, and same with the new one, the second one that came out a couple months ago. Manor Lords, but your computer doesn't meet the min specs. Honestly, Tyson, I don't know if you'd have an issue running Manor Lords because my computer's like decent, but it's definitely not like a very stout computer to play and record on a lot of games, and that's where we struggle sometimes with things. But it. So I don't know, maybe if the minimum actually is a little bit less intensive or a little less required for it even. But yeah, Manor Lords, I kind of forgot about that one, which we did a couple videos on that, and that was a really fun one for sure. And that is a really fun one. Yes, I love racing. I have a racing rig. I play American Truck Sim and racing games. So that's awesome. Yeah, American Truck Sims, that's another one that's just like a chill game to just sit back and play for a bit. But so maybe you'd enjoy the F124 that's coming out. Another good one too is I know it's not like technically like a simulator, but Topspin 2K25 that just came out a week and a half ago or so. That's another good one if you like tennis. The first one you can play on your Switch, but you can't play. That's right. They do have. I forgot that the first House Flipper is on console. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's. I don't know how we should organize this now, at least with the fridges. You guys were saying to do all the fridges on the back wall, and then we've got 6 different freezers to go into, which we could do like one big freezer aisle or something. Otherwise, what we could do, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could do the freezer wall here on this back wall and then do all of the fridges like here and then have like an aisle of them right here as well if we needed to. Yeah, like I said, thank you so much, Jost, for stopping by and hanging out a little bit. And I know it's super late for you, so like I said, thank you. I really appreciate it. I know you don't do much slow grind games, but would love to see you play Ishrounded. Let me see. I don't think I've ever heard of that one at all either. Jost. Yeah, I don't know if that one's too much my style, Jost. I think kind of like the closest I've gotten to this would be like Manor Lords with this. But I'll look into it though and see what it looks like. I'll add it to my wish list and see what I think about it. I'm not like a huge like kind of like medieval type of like battle, kind of like World of Warcraft style of gamer. I'm sure it's probably like very different than that, but like just that kind of like style of game. I'm not like huge on. That's where like I said, like the Manor Lords were kind of like the closest that I've gotten to like I guess like medieval like SimCity type of game with that. So I'll have to look at some gameplay of it and see what it actually would be like. But okay, like I said, I feel like we maybe do our freezers on this wall here, like this, and then we branch out. It's a building mage open world survival craft game. Hey Stacy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that's where, like I said, Joas, Manor Lords is kind of like the closest that I've gotten to like that style of game with that, and I actually really enjoyed it. So maybe I would enjoy it. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to check it out and see. Team Fortress 2 is alive and well. Yeah, I've seen that on Steam, like up on the list, but I've never really seen or like played that at all. So I don't know what that actually is like. I'm gonna set this guy over here. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the I think we're gonna do the freezers on this wall here, and then we'll do all the fridges in here and have like an aisle type setup with that. Okay, so let's do this right here, out here like this. Oh, actually, we're back into the wall with this, so we need to... Come on, there we go. Okay, so we're good like that, and then let's move this guy over here. Something... right like that. Actually, I want to move it over just slightly. There we go. So we don't have that little bit of the wall showing. Old enough, it's easy to run on high graphics and community strong. Yeah, that's a good point there, Tyson. Yeah, that's the one nice thing with older games is you don't really have to worry so much about running them. The chicken, yeah, we're getting to that, Kel. Like I said, we're gonna set up all of our freezers on this wall here, and then we're gonna have all of our fridges starting over here. So we're gonna have to actually flip these around. You're excited that this game is coming to PlayStation in July. Yeah, I did hear that this was coming to console, and I think there's even like a ported like mobile edition of this game too. It's not from the same developers, but somebody like copied and pasted it basically to mobile, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, so we're actually going to have to flip these back around here because we're going to move this chicken. Let's move that. But yeah, it's really cool that the developers are bringing, which is really nice, but at the same time, there's a lot to this game that needs to come out still. So it's like they're porting it over to console, but yet they still have a lot to do with it. So it'll definitely be nice, but I'm really excited for some more content to come out for the base game itself. And the only unfortunate thing, too, with console is there's not really... I don't think that there'd be much for a modded game or community of it, because consoles are a lot harder to mod stuff than what PC stuff is. But it definitely would be really cool to have it on console, just to be able to sit down and like even just relax laying in bed or something like that, playing it on a console. For sure, and especially that means like maybe on like mobile stuff, like a Switch or something like that too, or like I guess you could already play it on like a Steam Deck with that, but yeah, I think it would be coming out on a Switch if it'd be coming out on console. Now I'm actually curious to see. Hey Charlie, thank you for stopping by and hanging out, coming by and hanging out and chatting with us. You play it on the iPad right now, and it's a little difficult for you. Yeah, that would be really nice to have that too. Yeah, obviously, I guess I was just about to say I wonder if they're going to have controller support on console, but of course they're going to. It's console. I've been playing on PC now so much for so long that I've just kind of lost touch with like the thought of like controller being the only thing for console, or yeah, for consoles, other than you can hook up like a mouse and keyboard to them, but they just don't. It doesn't. It's not typically the way to play. Yeah, I think it looks like it is going to be coming out on Switch as well. So that'll actually be really nice then. If that is the case, may actually have to pick this up for my Switch as well. Okay, so now with everything getting backwards again. uh, this is going to be fun because we set all these freezers up for these to be in the other way, and now they're going in this way. So we're going to end up moving stuff around here again a little bit, but that's all right. We'll set that there, and then we got to flip this one around. Okay, let's get our sushi fridge out of the way. Set it over here for now. And we'll grab this guy. And again, we gotta flip. Well, this... Yeah, actually, we want to flipping this around because we want to keep the potatoes together with the fries, and then the vegetables together with the vegetables. So these need to get flipped. These need to get flipped. And then these are going to have to get flipped. Oh, we have one more freezer than I thought we did, don't we? Because we still have one more freezer here still. How many sets of pieces do you have in the game? There is 3 currently right now with the base game. So we have these 2 right here, and then this guy right here. Steam Deck is an option as well. That's what I play on. Some games aren't compatible. Most are. Yeah, I've thought about getting a Steam Deck. I have a Switch and I don't really use it, honestly. So it's been something where I'm like mobile games so much. I don't really play it too much of them. I don't know how I feel about that. Looks like the supermarket next to your house. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have one more freezer than I thought. I don't know. What do you guys think about like that? Should we move the freezers back to the back wall again, and then try to find a way to fit in all of our fridges, or should we keep them on this side wall and then do all the fridges along the back wall in like an aisle? What do you guys think? Also, welcome, Zombie Girl. I don't think I've seen you in the chat here so far tonight. Appreciate you hanging out here and chatting with us. What to do? You drive a lot for both jobs, and it's nice to have that mobility. Yeah, for sure. That's actually one of the reasons why I got a laptop originally a couple years ago instead of building a new gaming desktop, because I end up traveling back and forth from my home state to where I live now, and so I figured I want to have that. It's very reflective of a real life market. Efficient indeed. Keep the freezers there. Okay, we got one for keep the freezers here. So yeah, we've got freezers always in the same corner. Okay. So we're thinking leaving the freezers here, at least for now. Since you're moving the freezers to the front, or the freezers. Since you're moving the registers to the front later, the freezers are okay there. Yeah, that is very true. I'm not thinking about that right now. That is a very good point. Because this is probably going to turn into like our whole fridge and freezer section. Like the fridges might end up running like this lengthwise aisle, like aisles of them eventually or something, and then we'll have like all the aisles of products, of like shelf products over here or something in the future. But I definitely want to have like a whole front layer of registers along the whole like windows in here. I think that would make the most sense because like you walk in, everyone can like check out like kind of in a nice line like this and then walk out the store right here. It must be hard to rearrange the supermarket at your level. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to do. But oh, I think I missed a comment as well. Have you bought all the licenses? Yes, Jay. Yeah, that was your comment before. Yes, we do have all the products. So at this point now, we're just kind of trying to reorganize, re-adding in more products to the shelves, and keeping it organized and stuff that way. And then eventually, once we get even more growth, we'll end up probably I don't know if we'll reorganize the fridge section as much, but I think the shelving will probably end up redoing that again eventually once we get all the rest of the growth with it. Walk out the store. Yeah, as we just, let's just sprint out of here. Okay. It's kind of nice the game's actually running really well because we have no customers here right now. But, okay. So, since we're keeping it this way, I'm going to painfully remove this stuff around again. Oh, my days. It's all right. Do this quick. That's what it's all about. This is what you guys signed up for by coming and hanging out here tonight. Okay, let's get all of these moved on over. If you want, you can overlap the reverse cash registers to make more room. Maybe a little bizarre with queues, but can make a double-sized aisle. But that's if you absolutely need to considering. Already have all the licenses. Yes, we have all the licenses already. But yeah, that's not a bad idea if we need a bit more space. I think we're doing okay on space since we actually had, like before starting this, we had all of this space right in here. We just added in this back here as well. So I think we're okay on space-wise right now. But yeah, we definitely added, I guess, a lot more fridges in and freezers. So we might end up needing the extra space with all of this. So we'll see on that. Can't wait for the update. I'm guessing you're talking about like a base game update with that. And if that's the case, yes, definitely. I'm really looking forward to that too myself. I don't know what it's going to do for the modded side of things, which I am a bit nervous about because we do have so much that's modded as far as like our storage room, all of the products that we have here and everything. But I guess it is what it is at that point. That's the price we pay for modding if we do get screwed over by it. Okay, let's get all these staggered out, and then we'll just start adding them back. There we go. Okay. There we are. So we're going to get these flipped around. We got to get these flipped around, and then we'll be good to go with that. So just 2 more freezers. 10 hours later. Okay. There's that. Get these tags gotten rid of. Grab more boxes for these. And again, we'll spread these out. There we actually, we need the box still. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know why I just got rid of that, but that's all right. Easily get another one. This pocket box mod is definitely a game changer when it comes to anything redoing in the store for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Jost. I really appreciate that. So happy I caught your stream. Hope to join again soon. Keep up the good grind. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. And like I said, thank you so much for the donations and everything. It means honestly so much and helps out so much as well. I can't tell you how much that means and everything, and I really appreciate it. And hope you have a great night, and thank you for stopping by. So we'll definitely be doing some more. Typically, the streams we usually do on the weekends, if and when we do them. So, and usually I'll try to post stuff before, at least a day before if I can. Typically, it's not a last second thing, but sometimes it is. Like I said, thank you so much for hanging out as late as you have. I know it's super late by you already. Okay, so there's all of that. We just got to get these flipped around, and then we are good to go with all of these. I just realized I don't think I filled up that box of these. Yeah, I definitely did not, so we're going to grab that quick and move these all over, and then just need to move these over and then put those back, and then we are finally fully reorganized. You have the pocket box mod now, but how do you get rid of the box without the trash can? It's actually, by default, it's just the T key on your keyboard. There, Jay. So it's very easy. It's configurable too in the config file, so you can change it if you don't want it to be the T key. But yes, definitely hope you're enjoying that mod because it is well worth it for that. And I don't know why again I got rid of the box. Okay. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'm going to sleep. Wanted to go to bed 3 hours ago. Well, thank you for coming by and hanging out, Ingrid. I really appreciate that. We've been going for already over 2 hours, almost 2.5 at this point, and definitely figured we'd be further along than we are at this point. But making some progress, I guess, on getting organized here in the store. Okay, so there's all of that. But yeah, I hope you have a great night, Ingrid. Like I said, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got all of our drinks. We got all of our kind of freezer items. I guess we could do our sushi fridge right here. Keep that nearby. I think we can turn on our... I don't think we're doing placement against the wall. Or in the wall. Yeah, we're good in here. Which actually... Well... We are placed a little bit tighter on these. That's all right. Okay. So we've got our drinks here. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Actually, I need to move this over one. So we've got our other meats. We've got juices, and then this is our beer fridge. Yep. Okay. So other meats here need to go next to this. And then the sushi. There we go. And the sushi will go back to next to this. There we go. Okay. So now we got all of that in. We've got our various meat stuff, which I guess these could probably go in next. There we go. Okay, this guy needs to move. And then we've got... Yeah, I guess this, and then... Our other one. Oh, shoot. Okay, we actually are a little bit placed funny on these. I thought that we were actually all right. Okay, let's move. I mean, all these are going to have to get shifted around anyways, so that's all right. Okay, so there's that. We'll move this guy out of the way and then get this guy in. Or do we leave the fridges alone like this and not shift them over more and actually increase our middle aisle here? What do you guys think? Mural, I don't know what you mean by that. You get with your chat message there. Thank goodness I made it back in time for you to still be live. You had to run to the store and get more alcohol. You were just saying you made bad decisions with your hangover, and you're going and getting more. But I don't blame you one bit. Gotta go. Just keep rallying. There you go. Good for you. Enjoy your time off and your vacation with your friend. But yeah, I wasn't sure. Maybe I was thinking maybe you dropped your phone or whatever you're watching on in the hot tub or something. That's why we weren't here. I wasn't hearing from you in the chats in a while. Increase the middle. Okay. So you're thinking increase the middle. All right. I like it. So what we can do here, we've got middle increase. Okay. I'm thinking though we move. Well, actually, you know what? No. Let's do this. So these are all going to stick together here. How do we want it? Okay, let's move this out. Everyone's saying increase middle. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do that then. Okay. So we're going to move this guy over. Excuse me. Yeah, everyone's saying increase middle. Hope you guys aren't stealing me away from my girlfriend. No, it's all good. She's got to work early in the morning. That's why it's one of the reasons why I typically do streams. I don't schedule streams a ton because I try to spend some time with her because during the day and stuff I'm usually end up recording stuff, so I don't have a ton of time during the day, but then like the nights and stuff I try to take off. So that's why I don't stream a ton, but then like I try to take the opportunities when I can when she's working and has to go to bed early anyways at that point to do that. But yeah, I think then we do the beer like this. We'll do the water, I guess, next to the beer. Even though it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's all right. Like that. We'll do our other water fridge here. And then, do we do some pallets of the soda next to this? Do we do some pallets of soda right in somewhere in here, since we have all the soda over here, because we've got our... it's a freaking maze just to get around over here. We've got our two different kinds of soda, so we could do two different... Jesus. Could do two different pallets of the soda over here, in here, kind of like almost like an aisle or a case of it, but... no, thankfully I didn't drop my phone, just ran away for a little... Thankfully, we weren't bringing back the hard alcohol tonight. Same with the light stuff. Well, there you go. That's maybe a good idea there then, Jacqueline. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself and having fun at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that, with indulging every now and then with it. Another fridge aisle. But yeah, I think we're gonna... I mean, This one you may like. I may like. What's that there, Joist? We could do like fridges facing like out this way. Which I'm so torn. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to bed now. I'm glad I got to get on the live. I never catch them. Have a good night. Well, thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Have a great night, and hope to see you here in the next one. I try to schedule them out as far out as I can for you guys to be able to kind of prepare, and so you guys can, if you're trying to make it, that you actually can. But like I said, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us tonight. It's always a pleasure having all you guys here. Okay. So there's that, and then did we do this last fridge in here then? Like this, which I might actually have to redo these and space them out a bit because this is kind of really far off. Like that's like, which I guess that's not terrible. Doesn't look too bad. It's a little squished in there, but honestly, I guess you really don't even notice it. Good to hear. I'll probably head off in a bit. The store is looking really good. Well, thanks, Tyson. I really appreciate that. And yeah, if you have to take off or whatever, I really appreciate you stopping on by and hanging out with us. Okay. So, what do we have left here currently? We have all of these and this. So, if we have right now 3, or actually, no, we've got 4. Shoot. Okay. So, let's move this here. Let's do this right like this. And then we need one more fridge. I guess we can move this out over here and maybe we'll switch. Maybe we'll switch this one around. Don't notice it? Yeah, I agree. I think it's not really that noticeable. The store is looking amazing. Well, thank you so much, Robert. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat at all tonight or if you're just joining us or what, but thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Definitely trying to get everything as organized and looking good as we can here with everything. So there's that. Okay. There we go. Or should we have a break in this? What do you guys think? Do we do a break and continue the aisle like further down here? Or do we have just like one big aisle like this? So, because currently right now it's just like a big wall. And it's, well, I guess that's about as long as it's going to be. Okay, so we'll do... Yeah, no, let me know what you guys think. If we should do a break in this or not, or if we should keep it... If we should keep it the same. A break, I think, would be better. Okay, yeah, well... I think a break. Okay. Yeah, it kind of feels a little bit like closed in, just like a big wall here right now, which I'm just going to place these in real quick and we'll see. We'll take a step back once all the fridges are out of the way and see what it actually looks like. a break in between. Yeah, it seems like the consensus for what everyone's saying, a break. Which, like I said, I think I agree here. We're just gonna do this real quick. Just gonna place the rest of these in real quick and just see what it looks like without a break, and then we'll. Yeah, I think a break is needed there. I mean, we definitely have a lot of open space here, but I think we just take out this middle section basically and just shift all these down just that much. Like that. And actually that kind of works out because we have, oh shoot, actually. Or maybe we just do, what would that look like back here? I guess either way it's going to break something up. Or actually, I know what we can do. Let's flip this around here. Because the knees are further down anyways, where they kind of should be. Because these are almost like freezer stuff. I kind of consider these like freezer items, even though they're fridge stuff. To me, they just look like freezer items. So these like this. Honestly, it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. I think we'll see what it looks like with the break here. I think it would look better with the break, but I don't know. We'll see what it looks like here. So there's that. And then if we move this out of the way. Let's see here. I want to try to keep these all in a line here. Do we do like a two fridge gap? Good to test different options. Yes, definitely. That's the way I like doing things, for sure. I am going to just temporarily put this guy so we can try to get an even gap between all these. You know, again, being very picky that we don't need to be, but I like taking our time with things and making sure it's right if we can. Was busy most of the day helping your mom cook and bake for Mother's Day tomorrow. Only been watching for about a half hour. Oh, that's really nice, Robert. I'm glad you're able to take some time away and help out your mother and everything. That's awesome. Definitely, especially with it being Mother's Day tomorrow. Okay, so let's get that out of the way, and then we're going to put this guy over here. And then we'll grab these. Like that. There we go. And then this will go right down here. Like that. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? Do we leave it like that, or do we I kind of like it like that. A little bit more open with it. Takes up some more space in the store as well. Which I don't know how much extra space we're going to have, though, once we start reorganizing shelves. But honestly, I think that actually works out really well because then it comes down to kind of the fridge aisle ends, like, or the cold aisle ends, like, right here in a line. It actually works really well having that. And then we can go right in the middle here. Customers can walk through. I think it kind of works having it more open like that. And then we can see back here too. That way it doesn't give the customers a place to try to steal stuff. Try to steal items on us. Looks good. Plus you fill the empty space. Yeah, I agree. Can't imagine how the customers feel with everything changed when they come into the store every time. Your local store changed everything around, and I'm so Yeah, it's got to be confusing, especially for our stalkers too. They're just over here looking mindless as well, and we're down a stalker again. I don't know where he keeps ending up going. Oh, we got bills to pay too. Should probably do that. Why do you keep leaving us, Jimmy? Why? Then we got our Timmies here that are just... You wish your kids would help cook. They're almost 2 and 4 months old. Just a couple years there, Jacqueline. Then they'll be helping for you. Love all the series you got going on your channel. Was wondering if you were going to be doing more pet supermarkets. Yeah, I think... I want to say, I can't remember if that game was actually fully out or if we just were doing the prologue and it was actually still out here. No, I can't remember if that was a game that was fully out and we just did the prologue of it as the... I'm going to take a look and see. Yeah, that's right. This one is not out yet. So we will be, I think we'll end up doing some more Pet Shop Simulator. It seems like that one did pretty well on the channel, and I'm sure we will end up doing that once the full game comes up. We kind of did like a decent amount with the prologue, and it was kind of a little bit broken, I think, with that already as it was. I feel like I remember it actually like the game ending on us, but I can't remember now for sure. Just found you. What kind of mods do you use? Nightmare Angel, you're in for a long story on that with all the mods. If you look in the descriptions of the latest video, you'll see the full mod list of it, and there's like 30 different mods that we have installed here currently. They're tired of doing 13-hour days, 7 days a week. Yeah, and we just keep dragging them back, forcing them back into the store. But well, thank you so much, Nightmare Angel. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy all the series that we have on the channel and everything as well. But yeah, like I said, we've got a huge list of mods that we're running here with I guess just an endless list of it. It would be cool, but irritating if customers like drop things and that would mess up that need. Yeah, that'd be interesting, Jacqueline, if they would add something like that into the game. I know there's talk of like expirations and stuff for food and stuff in like the storage room and everything and on the shelves as well, and I feel like that something like that would be kind of cool too, and just more realistic. I'm definitely open to and would entertain the option with that. But okay, so we've got all of our fridge and freezer stuff here now fully, I think, set honestly to the way it's going to be in long term and the way we're just going to leave it at now. But okay, we've got a lot to keep going on now. So we've got, I basically want to double, like, we've got basically doubles of everything here currently. I kind of almost want to double everything up, which I don't know if we're going to have the space for, honestly. I felt like we were going to have a lot of extra space, but I honestly don't know if we're going to at this point anymore. We took up a decent amount of the space. I mean, I know we could extend this with like probably, what, one shelf here, maybe 2 more shelves on each set. So like 4 more shelves here we could get in, and like another aisle or another maybe 1-2 shelves right here, or another pallet or 2, which, what do you guys think? Should we do like the soda pallet? The 2 pallets here of soda. Should we do that? I guess that actually wouldn't even fit. We can only fit like 1 here. Looking at this one. I'll check that out. I run a few, but you definitely have a bunch. Yeah, I try to stay up to date. Basically, the way I do it is I literally just check the Nexus mods page like every day, and even like twice a day, like in the morning, at night, and stuff, just to see like when stuff gets posted and try to keep up. And when something interesting comes out that's just not a texture mod, I usually try to add it right away and throw it in. I just realized we also need a couple of shelves here. I want to see what we could actually fit in here for these. So we could do like... We could do like 1 right there, and then... Again, I just want to see what we can actually fit in for this and make it look good. So like that, and that actually works pretty well. Even though I guess it's not going to be staying like this forever. So I guess that's not really necessarily needed. But they're going to... Okay, we'll move them back here. I think we'll order 2 more shelves then. So there's that. A pallet would be great. Okay, yeah, we could try to do a pallet of something. I don't know, I guess if we're going to be able to do the soda, since we would need 2 of them. Okay. I definitely need to recheck Nexus. These pallets are pretty cool. Yeah, they are really nice, honestly. Like, we have the pallets for... We have 2 pallets here on each side by 4 of them, so we have 8 pallets. Obviously, for all the toilet paper, which is a big help, and all the kegs, which we average like 410-ish, 15-ish customers every day now with the store level that we're at and the mods that we're running for, the extra customers. So, yes, definitely the pallets are a huge thing. But what do you guys think we should do a pallet of then, since we can only really fit 1 pallet in here? Since you guys can see, obviously, where this lines up to where here, we can only... Unless we move this fridge. We could do the fridge over here and then do like 2 pallets along there. What do you guys think about that? Which actually what we could do is just put the pallets in line with here. Maybe we'll do that then. Takes so much, bro. Toilet paper and kegs take so much place, so much space. Yeah, they definitely do. But it is well worth it. I mean, you guys see if you watch either at the beginning of the stream or the videos lately, we literally go through all the kegs on the shelf, and then almost all the kegs here, and we are like out of toilet paper on our shelves and everything in the storage room after the fact. So we actually end up using like all of it throughout each day, which I guess technically we could do another 2 pallets right in here too. So maybe we do another 2 pallets here, and then we move this down or move this back, and then put the fridge out here, and then do... Which actually, I think that would kind of look better anyways. So let's... Yeah, I'm going to order 4 pallets, and I'm going to order 2 shelves. So we'll do 4 of these, and then 2 shelves for that. And then we are going to move these basically down to this board right here. There we go. Right, that was... Did I screw that up? Yeah, I think I might have, but... Yeah, I definitely screwed that up a little bit. I'm actually going to move it back just a little bit so we can keep this in line here. You basically need to follow with the middle of this board like that. Something right like that. And then this pallet. Yeah, that should work out just fine. There we go. Okay. So we'll move these down. Maybe put the pallets, then... Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. I should probably just be doing that instead, but I think we've got it about lined up about just where we need it. Okay. So let's do that, that rotate into place. Move that. Just like that. I have a question about your storage. How did you organize it? One rack per product? We've got, so it's organized basically based on box size. So like the big boxes that you can only fit one box per like section of the shelf, like we can only do like two per rack. We have one, I guess one whole storage rack for each product for those. These smaller boxes, you get two per one. We have just 4 spaces, so half of a rack. And then like the very small boxes, we have just 2 sections of the shelf, so a quarter of the rack. And then the really small boxes, like the little squares, for like the butter and like salt and pepper, which I think we've actually got some down here I can show. Maybe. I don't remember where half of our stuff is still. At least stuff that we don't really touch. Okay, I don't even know where our small boxes are. But anyways, those take up just one shelf space alone since they hold so much to begin with. Wherever they are. Okay, I thought... I have no idea where they are, I guess. I don't even know where our salt and pepper is. Where may they be? I thought they were somewhere in here by our other like cooking ingredient stuff. Other baking stuff. Oh my days. This is all spaghetti. This is all drinks. Where? Okay, actually, where is our like salt and pepper? This is all fridge stuff and freezer stuff. Second to last row. On the far side. You guys know my storage organization better than I do. I still can't find it. Okay, so actually, I know I don't even need to find it because I just explained it, but this is actually really bothering me that I can't find it. You walk past them, they're on the bottom shelf by the aisle towards the back. Okay, this is actually really bothering me. Why can I not find this? Okay, well, here's an example right here. The beer boxes, since they don't take up barely any space. Although I still really want to find the salt and pepper. You guys are telling me that it's on the bottom. Third row at the end, up. Okay, now you guys are telling me it's up. Are you saying it's third row up from somewhere? Oh my god, this is actually really bothering me. Oh my. Okay, because now this is getting back into the fridge stuff. Oh boy. Okay. This is all animal foods. Oh, you thought the beer was salt and pepper. Two places had them on the top shelf. Okay, so I'm not crazy then. I still don't know where they are. We have them somewhere. I just don't know where. I swear that we put them second to last shelf, left side up. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually crazy. I'm sorry, this is probably really pissing a lot of you off right now. You're probably screaming at your monitors, your screens, yelling at me where they're at. But I honestly do not see them because this is all fridge stuff, except for these because we added those in later. The new beers. This is all fridge stuff, except for these because again we added this stuff in later. There's another example, the eggs and butter. See what you did here, Jay? No, I'm kidding. I should know where this stuff is anyways, but you started this, and now I have to finish it. Okay. Are we actually just like missing this stuff? And it is entertaining. I'm glad it's entertaining for you guys because I'm about to start pulling out my hair. Okay. Where in the... There they are. Jesus. Eh. Screw you. Okay. So now that we found those, we're good. I can actually sleep tonight now. Not gonna go crazy wondering where those ended up. And if we even had them. Okay, more pallets now. Let's get these in. Now you'll never forget. Oh, I'm sure I will there, Jay. I have a memory like Dory sometimes. Don't you worry about that. If anyone can forget, it's me. Okay. So there is those. Now we got a couple more pallets there. And then we'll get these two added in, which again, I think these are going to be the sodas. Kind of try to center these a little bit as best as possible, which, yeah, we did it. We did a great job. Oh, geez. Okay. There we go. We can actually see the center board. Keep going. Okay. So there is that. At least now you have somewhat of a mental picture where everything is in the storage. Where do I live? I live in Florida there, Courtney. Just keep swimming. Just swimming. Exactly. Okay. All right. So there's that. So now I'm like, I really would actually love to have the beers on these these kegs on these pallets. I would love to have I would actually love to have these kegs on these pallets here because then the beer is right here with them. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think we could do these beers on the pallets. I don't believe. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Yeah, I think we do a couple pallets of these sodas. And then we knock these down to just one shelf for each of these. Or maybe we just get rid of these altogether. Honestly. I think we just get rid of these altogether for now. So I don't think we really need them then. Oh, wow. That's going to be a lot of sodas on there. Okay. How many? Yeah, we got 5 pallets. Okay. I was going to say, because now if we had 6 pallets actually long here, we could do kegs and then the 6-packs of the box beers right here. And then we'd have, obviously, right here as well. Maybe when we get this expanded back one more, we could actually do that. That would actually be kind of cool to have all those together like that. And then maybe I don't know. I want to start incorporating some more pallets, but at the same time, I like having the shelves too. So I don't know. We'll see. What is my all-time favorite game? Oof. That's a tough one. I would have to narrow it down to one. I love GTA 5 is a really good one. Some of the older Call of Duties like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. Sims is pretty good. And the couple of the Gran Turismo games, like the older ones as well. Those are pretty good too. Used to play a ton of that. Okay, that's actually really weird. I don't know if you guys saw each other write that, but that was actually really weird. You guys just like asked basically the same question pretty much at the same time. Yeah, I think it works pretty good with the pallets like that, and then these ones here. We just need to find something to put on these pallets. Good choices. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to narrow it down to just one because I love playing games, and definitely there's so many good ones that I could just sit and play for hours. Another good one that I got into really heavily when it came out was Construction Simulator, the new one that came out like a year and a half ago. That was really fun. And yeah, I don't know. There's a ton of really good ones. Okay. GTA 5 is probably your favorite as well. Yeah, it's such a good game. There's so much replayability to it with the online and everything, and such a good campaign. Do you play City Skyline City Skylines? Yeah, City Skylines. I played the original one a little bit, or the first one, which the first one, and the second one I haven't tried yet because I've heard that it's just had some like real bad like stability issues and like it isn't optimized real well. But I would love to try and play the second one if we could here on the channel as well. Oh, I just realized something. I was talking about I'd love to do like a third pallet here to do all the kegs right here. We almost could actually if we move these in enough to get another pallet in. We could actually make room for that. I don't know. But yeah, I would love to play, like I said, City Skylines 2. I just don't know if it's been like optimized at all. Play City Skylines tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, I do actually have it. I haven't touched it in a while. The original, the first one. Maybe I should do like we could do like a video or something on that as well. Any bulk cleaner maybe? Yeah, that's not a bad idea there, Cal, as well. One that I really wish I would get on here that I feel like would make a lot of sense would be the dog food. I don't know why we can't put this on a pallet. I feel like it would just make sense to have that. And I'm sure that I know we tried that. Okay, I was gonna say I know we were trying to mess with that before, and one of you guys had commented. I think it's the shelf that we have like in this shelf that's causing an issue with that. I don't think we can do this one either. Okay. I mean, we could do a couple of the beers too instead. Or put the soda back here and then do two out of the 3 beers on these pallets. I don't know. Or we could just do the cleaners. A couple of the big cleaners. It's just like we have so many of them. Like, which do we pick? It's getting better slowly. It finally got modding ability within game since they mixed the Steam Workshop and brought everything over to Paradox. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Nightmare. Definitely might have to check that out then. You'd watch. That's the thing. Like I feel like like I said I've tried like so many like one video game playing games in like one videos, and a lot of them just haven't been doing that good. Like the only game that really gets crazy watched in this channel is this game, Supermarket. Still, I know there's some games that'll get like couple hundred views, like 200-300 at most, but like most of them are like 50 to like 100 views on the videos or the games that we've been doing lately, just like the one-off videos for these games, which is fine. I understand not all the games are for everyone, but definitely, I definitely want to start branching out on some other stuff too at the same time. Okay, well, wait, what do we still have in here? Oh, that's right. It's not the right box size. So we have cleaner, fabric softener. Maybe we just do these 2 fabric softeners then for now. Just as a way, maybe we knock these down to like one shelf, one. If we can even put these on here? Yeah, we can. Okay. Sweet. Oops, wrong aisle. Okay, so let's do that. That like that. Is that wait? Oh yeah, 18. Okay. And then we got all of these. I was one of the ones that pre-ordered CS1 was so awesome, but it really is slowly getting. Okay. That's good to hear then. Oops, that's right. There we go. That's what you want. So you got your fabric softener, your massive packs of potatoes, and your kegs of beer. All perfectly together. That's exactly what you want. Okay. You should try Farming Simulator 22. Yeah, I have a ton of hours into that game. Actually, I played so much of that when I had a bunch of free time before. So I just wasn't sure if that'd be a game that you guys would want to see with that. But if that's something you guys thinking you want to see that, I'd be down to play some of that as well. I was really hoping that we'd be getting a Farming Simulator 24 this year, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. One game that I'm really looking forward to is Microsoft Flight Sim. They're bringing a new 24 of that this summer that's coming out, so I'm really stoked and excited to bring that to you guys. The only thing I'm worried about that is being able to play and record that on my laptop, because I know when my laptop was new a couple years ago with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, it ran pretty good, but it would still had its few little issues here and there. But I worry what the 24 will be like for that. So I don't know if we're going to be able to play that or not, or at least not on like real high settings with that. But I would love to play that one a little bit, because like I've said to you, and like I've said in some videos, I'm a big like kind of aviation fan as well. I think that'd be kind of cool to do that. We didn't say it. We didn't say it had to make sense. Yeah, I totally agree with that one. Okay. I think we are ready to start letting our stockers stock up some stuff. I think because my original plan here was to double up our supplies of everything we have on our shelves now. So basically quadrupling everything, because right now pretty much everything is doubled. But I don't think we're going to have enough space in the store. I think we'd have to start... Because this is obviously going to be like a full aisle of books for this once we double this up. I think all the big cleaners are going to go to pallets for what we can, and then like all of this stuff is going to get quadrupled up as well, so it's going to be taking up a whole section of this. These will be taking up a whole section, and same with all this stuff, but I think we're going to be short on space if we try to do that right now. Have I played, I think it's played up. I've got like the heart blocking it in chat, but I think that says played up. I don't think I have there, Jacqueline. That's another one. I can take a look at that and see. Okay, I definitely haven't played this. I see this one's about a year and a half old or so, or a little more than that, but it's got very, very good reviews I see on Steam. Oh, thank you so much, Cal. I really appreciate that. You have to get going, but it's been great. Well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out and all the donations that you've done. I really appreciate it. Honestly, it means so much. Like I said, it really helps out, especially right now. So thank you so much. But I hope you have a great night. And like I said, thank you for coming and hanging out and catching up with the stream a little bit and chatting. I don't know how much longer we'll be going with this anyways. I know I always say that, and we seem to go for very long after. But we will, I think we're going to end up wrapping things up here shortly. But keep adding more pallets, and you may need to change the store name to Sam's Club or Costco. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that's their my dime. But I do want to make the most of our... Obviously, I think more pallets and stuff will end up coming later on if we need to, but I want to try to keep with the shelves and stuff. I like the look of the shelves. The pallets are cool for some things, but I don't want to do a ton of them. But yeah, Kel, the VOD will be up after. Like I said, I don't know how much more we're going to end up doing with this. But yeah, like I was saying, I would like to try to keep with as many shelves as we can. I don't want to just replace like everything with pallets. So what I want to do is eventually just get the rest of the expansions done and then reorganize the entire store, and then we'll use pallets for what we need extra stuff up. Maybe we'll end up using the pallets for like all the cleaners, and then probably that'll be about it, honestly. I want to try to stick with at least like the big bottle cleaners, like all this stuff. In here we'll probably do pallets and like maybe the dishwasher tablets, all of this stuff. We'll see. But play Call of the Wild. Yeah, I've seen that one. I haven't played it, Courtney, but I've seen gameplay of it and stuff, and it does look like a pretty fun game. I'm not a hunter myself personally, but I don't mind like hunting games and stuff. Kind of cool. Okay, let's see here. Let's get these shelves in right away. Yeah, I was planning on doing like all of the items, like I said, quadrupling them up here tonight, but I don't think we're going to get to it. I think we're just going to have to leave it off at the fridge and freezer stuff, because I think we're good to not touch that stuff anymore, even after all the expansions and everything are done. I think we're pretty good with that. It's just going to be expanding our supplies of all of our store items then. But I honestly kind of like that. I think that looks pretty good. I know we could expand a little bit more with some of this, but I think that looks good. Wish you a great rest of the stream, Austin, but about to play and record horror games. Thank you for the entertainment, and I'm looking forward to come back, brother. Well, thank you so much, Jay. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out, and I hope you have a good night and have fun playing and recording games. I didn't realize you recorded stuff as well. That's really awesome. I'm glad you can come and hang out and chat with us here for a while tonight. And like I said, I don't know how much more we're going to be going here. We're probably going to be wrapping things up here shortly. I just want to get everything stocked and up, and we'll probably run through like maybe another day or something in game and go from there with it. So I'm going to unpause the stockers. They're going to start going crazy, stocking all this stuff up. We're going to obviously have to reorder as well. I'm really curious to see how much these actually will fill up. I bet it's going to be quite a bit. Have I played The Forest or Sons of the Forest? I have played a bit of The Forest. I know it's kind of like a creepy game, but I have seen a little bit of gameplay of it as well. I have not played or seen Sons of the Forest, though. I don't know. Is that one similar to The Forest? But yeah, the Forest is definitely, like I said, it's a little bit of a creepy game, but it's a fun game too. Stranded Deep is a cool game. Yeah, I've seen a bit of gameplay of that one as well, Robert. And that one, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we did a video on shoot, I'm drawing a blank on the ah, I'm drawing a blank on the what's the game that's similar to Stranded Deep? I can't think what it's called. That we did a video on of the second one of. I'm drawing a blank. Subnautica, that's what I'm thinking of. I did the single video of the Subnautica Below Zero, and I actually thought that Stranded Deep was Subnautica. So I haven't seen any of the I haven't seen any gameplay from any of those in a long time, and I thought it was those, or I thought it was that. So there's more products to fill things up. Play House Flipper 2. Courtney, I actually have a full playthrough on House Flipper 2 as far as the main game of it with the whole story mode and everything of it. Like I said, it's up on the channel for you to enjoy. But we started doing like a renovation on our own house in the game and just never finished it. But we may end up going back and doing that. But there's a lot to do on that, and then we just need to we never really purchased or like did any like of our own flips besides like the story mode ones. But I had a lot of fun playing that. Are we glitched? I think we're glitched here. Okay, we're gonna save and go back to the main menu and get a reload here. Oh, there we go. I like how they just dropped it. Give me that box. There we go. Okay, so they're still stocking up stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I thought we'd see with another row of that. That's why I was thinking we need to do a whole set of pallets for all of the cleaners and everything. And same with all these. I bet we're gonna have a ton of these that we don't really need, but at the same time, it's also nice. Yeah, they're still stocking up stuff. It's going to be a little bit for that. Because if that stacks up like that high, that's going to be a lot of soda. We probably didn't need a whole pallet of those. But that's all right. That's why we got rid of the shelves of them here. I think it makes sense, though, having to buy the drinks. I know it's not quite by the rest of the soda. Kind of close by, I guess. Oh, my days. Look at all of the... That's a bit crazy. Okay, are we done stocking stuff? We just need to reorder again? I think we are. Okay, let's do another refill. Oh my... Holy crap, we went through so many items there. There's so many. We do a little refresh there, but I mean, everything's looking really good, honestly. I'm really happy with all of our fridge stuff. Fridge and freezer stuff is looking good. Look at all that. I like it. It's looking like a real store now. Okay, are we done stocking again? Are we out of... Yeah, we are. Really? Excuse me, how are we not stocking more of these up? We don't have enough yet. We have 130. It's not enough. I want to actually see how many we can get on these. That's really what I want to... What I want to do with them. I know we really don't need that many. I just want to see how many of these that can actually go on. Oh, that's full. Okay, so 150 actually. Not as many as I thought it was going to be. Let's see here. I guess the devs of the mod probably figured that was enough already as it is. Otherwise, it would have been like 300 if it was like this high for them. Okay, I wish that this would get full though. Like, can we? Grab some more of these and get these filled up. Oh, no, they just filled them up. Oh boy, now we need to try to... I think it should be... Our cleaners are all together here. There we go. Okay. That's looking good. We need... How many of these? That's a lot of soda. Yeah, it definitely is, for sure. Okay, let's try and get some of these stocked down up before they... There we go. How's that looking now? Perfect. I mean, we probably could honestly get rid of those off the shelf completely and not even have these anymore. But I don't know. We will see with that. Okay, so we got about 12,000, so that's not looking too bad. Do we have everything again here still, or do we need to... No, we're all good still. Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, I'm really happy with where everything's at. I mean, we got a lot here. Like I said, eventually I think this is going to turn into like more of like a U, basically, of the fridge section, and then have like a center aisle or something like that, and then like a walkway behind it. So we'll do like a wraparound with like a walkway open here and then continue it this way and then have like a center aisle or something like that. And then we'll have all of our like shelf items like over on this half of the store here once we get everything opened up even more and get our checkouts all along the front like this. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we spent quite a bit restocking all that stuff, but we obviously added quite a bit more in too with all of the newfound spaces, basically, with these. The only thing that we're not really fully stocked up on is like our sushis. I mean, we have, what, 8, 16, 24 of those, and then 32 of the smalls. So we probably could do a whole fridge of the large sushi and then do like half of a fridge of the small or something like that is what we really should probably do. But I don't know. Oh, my brain's going again. We do technically have, wherever it is, right here. Which I guess that's not enough, though. We don't really have anything to replace it with anyways. Okay. I gotta get going. We have a night massage here in about 10 minutes, and we gotta get... Well, thank you so much, Jacqueline. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and your drinks and everything. But thank you for so much, and your friend as well. Shoot. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and chatting with us and everything. It's been a pleasure having you guys. And like I said, hope you have a great night and enjoy your massage then. Okay. But yeah, I think we're going to, like I said, run through another day here and keep on rolling with stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up the store. We're going to roll through another day here. And holy crap, I just looked at the time. We've been going for almost 3.5 hours. I thought we were going for like 3. Like 2 hours and 45. I didn't realize we were already at 3.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're going to run through one last little bit of a day here, and then we are going to wrap things up here, I think, from there. Because it's already getting late, and I got to get up here in the morning and get tomorrow's episode recorded then after this. That's the only bad thing about streaming this is then I have to have a video ready for the morning for the next video at noon here the following day. Okay. Welcome people. How y'all doing? Look at all the people just swarming in. Got all new fresh supplies for you to purchase. New layout of everything so you can be lost in the store like I was in our storage room. I feel like our customers are like me, trying to wander around trying to find items in the storage room. Play the long drive. It is a survival game. Yeah, I've seen a bit of gameplay of that one, Courtney. It does look like a fun game. It just looks a little bit like it would be maybe a little bit hard to get content out of it as far as it being like entertaining. I just saw someone complaining about something, but because it's definitely like a quieter, I guess like a quieter like chill game, kind of like a truck simulator type of game or something like that, where there's not as much to it like flashy type stuff. But I've definitely, like I said, I've seen a bit of gameplay, but it does look fun. So we might have to check that out a little bit too. Okay, look at everyone here. Holy crap. Chicken is too expensive. How much is it over market? I mean, it is a bit. Guess we'll go $11.50 on it. Okay. Try to help people out. It's getting a bit laggy in here again. At 41 minutes. Or 41 minutes. $41. My brain's getting a little bit fried here. Sitting here playing. We got cake is too expensive. That's all right. $69. Okay. There we go. $123.55. Yeah, I think the pallets of the cleaner or the fabric softeners and the sodas, I'm not going to worry about getting fully stocked up. The paper towel, toilet papers, and kegs and stuff will definitely be fully stocking up before the beginning of each day. But still got to watch today's episode. Didn't want to miss out on the live stream. But thank you, Robert. I mean, yeah, we didn't do a ton of today's episode. I guess today was getting the expansion. So I mean, other than that, like you didn't miss a whole lot so far with it, and then we added in or that's right, we tweaked the more customers mod. We also experimented. I talked about it in other episodes. I wasn't sure if both the customer mods would conflict with each other, and we wanted to experiment and test with it, and we figured out that they do not conflict with each other. They actually help boost each other. So like we took off the simple customer booster or the more customers mod. I took out, and then we had just a simple customer booster, and I bumped it up exactly where it is right now, and we had like 100 or like 240 customers, and at the same level, same store, maxed out store level, same build, I put the more customers mod back in, and we had like 410 customers. So we bumped it up by like 170 customers just with that more customers mod with the simple customer booster added in and maxed out as well. So other than that, those are about the two things that we did in today's episode with this. But I appreciate you coming and hanging out and not wanting to miss the stream just because of that. But yeah, I typically try to not mess anything up with like having an episode recorded and then streaming after that episode, but that episode doesn't go live, so that's where I don't record any more episodes after it if I'm going to be streaming. So you guys don't have to miss out, especially if something big happened, like in that episode. Okay. There we go. Mercier store is super slammed. Yeah, it is. It is pretty bad. I mean, I feel like we've had it. Well, maybe not. This is probably the worst it's been. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit packed in here. That's where a lot of our lag does come from as well, just because we have so many people. Like the base game, you're only supposed to have like at most like 180-ish people, 200 people completely maxed out, and we have over 400 now at this point. So there's definitely the difference with that. Awesome. Well, yeah, we definitely did a little bit, at least, of experimenting. Like I said, the growth of the store, but other than that, nothing like a crazy amount that we managed to get done. Nothing like the stream we did here. Okay. Here we go. Got 375 for you. Oh, 1670. It's crazy to think too. We're going to be at next week Monday, I believe it. Not like this coming Monday, but the following week Monday. We're going to be at episode 100 of the store. or of this game, which is just crazy to think about. This game is still, like I said, the #1 game on the channel by far, and we're 100 episodes in, and we're still hitting like averaging about 1,000 viewers a video on this. It's definitely down a little bit from where we're at, but it's still insane that we're hitting as many views on it as we are. So thank you all very much for that. I really, really appreciate all the love and support that you guys show the channel and everything in this series. Okay, 154.30. I usually watch them a few minutes after you post them, so into the series. Well, thank you so much, Robert. I really appreciate the support on this. I know you said you were busy with everything. You should do a no mods video. Courtney, I would actually love to, but unfortunately, I think if we get rid of if we get rid of the mods, we're gonna end up losing a ton of stuff in the store. We're gonna end up losing our entire storage room, essentially, minus the tiny little base one, and then like all of our freezers. These are all modded since they're the stand-up ones versus like the chest freezers are like the base game ones, and then all of the pallets as well. That would all be lost. So unfortunately, like I said, I would actually love to do like a throwback to no mods, but it's actually not going to be possible with this. Because then, unfortunately, not only would we lose the items, but we'd lose all the progress of everything we did too within that. Like just with that whole stream that we did of just organizing the storage room, who would lose all of that? And so, love the series. Well, thank you, Tree. Appreciate that. I don't know if the crying faces will answer for what I was just talking about with us losing everything if we did that or what. You have great content. Well, thank you so much, Robert. I really appreciate that. I know I try my best to put out the best possible content that I can for you guys to all enjoy and everything. And so, like I said, I definitely put in a lot of time and effort into videos to try to make them as good as possible. I know I don't really do like much of editing or anything for the videos because you guys tell me all the time you want just like uncut, like raw footage. You don't want me to like cut out really any of the gameplay and everything. So I appreciate that. So I try to keep it that way, and always trying to keep things fresh with new games and stuff too. And like I said, I've tried experimenting with a bunch of games and stuff, and they just haven't really kicked off anything on the channel. But so I'm definitely glad to keep on bringing whatever you guys want to see and what you guys enjoy. Okay, we got 320. And that was one of the big things why I wanted to bring the cruise vlog as well, because I want to try to branch out to some more like vlog type videos and like personal stuff as well, not just gaming content, and try to branch out to some other stuff. I started over today and took off the real product name mod so I can record my... Oh, there you go, Bobby. That is awesome. I'm glad you're able to do that then. Yeah, like I've said in comments and stuff and in other videos, like I don't know if it would be an issue with the copyright thing at all if we did have that on. I just don't want to risk it or anything, because even if you don't get a copyright strike like now on YouTube, I've heard of so many people getting like struck with multiple videos like all at once for like years and years down the line. They've either had their channels taken down because of it, or they've had like major issues with that for their channels and everything. To me, it's just not worth it to even mess with it. I'd rather just run with it the way it is, because like even in some of the descriptions on those mods, they say like the products are not licensed, so it's just kind of like they're essentially, I don't want to say like stealing the product, like the logo of it or like the looks of them or whatever, but in a sense they're taking the pictures of them and adding it to the game without actually getting the proper licensing. Pizza mix is going down. So $4 for that then. Okay. Don't blame me. That's why I took mine off. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like if I was just playing the game on my own without recording or anything or streaming, yeah, I would totally be doing those mods as well with that. So I can understand why people would want to add them, but like I said, to me, it's just not worth it to have them on. I was also enjoying your Manor Lords play, but I guess you got bored of it. Honestly, Lance, I actually really enjoyed playing that. It's just those videos were not doing well at all, so I was spending like an hour on each of those, or more than an hour, because those videos I was recording like an hour. So I was spending like an hour and a half, 2 hours on each of those videos, and it just wasn't, unfortunately, paying back or not. I shouldn't say paying back, but it just the views weren't just weren't there on it. So I just wasn't sure if you guys really liked it or not. But like I said, I actually really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that game, and I would actually really like to still keep playing it. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, the views just weren't there with it. So I'm trying to keep as best of videos I would keep the best of videos coming to you guys to enjoy. And if they do really good, then I'll keep doing more of them. But if they don't, I probably won't. So that's where, like I said, I really value your likes, comments, and just the views in general too. It helps let me know what you guys actually enjoy watching and what you guys want to see for the videos. But yeah, like I said, Lance, I really enjoy that game, and I've been tempted to play it somewhat on my own as well, just on my free time, because there's definitely a lot to it. It's kind of, I mean, it's like a medieval like city skylines type of thing, and like I said, I really enjoy that. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like that because like I said, the medieval type of like games aren't typically my style, but like I said, I actually really enjoyed playing that. Okay. Let's get all of these stocked down up. I know sometimes like I've had some people say to me like, do you not enjoy like playing the games? You just seem like you're not entertained or like enjoying them at all. And like I actually really do. I'm just like more of like I guess like a quieter monotone type of person, but like so I guess I struggle to sometimes show my like enthusiasm towards some things, but honestly, like most of the games that we play here on the channel and have played, I actually really thoroughly enjoy, and that's why I keep doing it and keep playing them, because they honestly are a lot of fun. And so it just sometimes I don't I guess convey that very well with it, but I really do enjoy pretty much all the games, especially the simulators. That's why we keep playing them, because they are my favorite kind of game to play for the most part. Okay. Just need some more toilet paper. And then where are we at with kegs? Not great, not terrible. Like your chill vibe, I can tell you enjoy. Well, thank you, Tree. I really appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I really do enjoy the games that we play. It's just it doesn't always get conveyed through the videos. But that's one of the things I'm trying to get my mic set up to where it's not, I guess, like so quiet for a lot of things, because like I feel like my enthusiasm doesn't get brought through, because like I do get loud sometimes with that. And also another thing too, like I try to not be like super like just like over the top like screaming and stuff, or not like screaming but like yelling, because like I do live in an apartment, so I've got people literally right next to me, in front of me here in the wall that I face playing. So like if I'm like yelling out, I'm gonna be yelling right into the wall, basically right at them. So like I said, I try to be a little bit courteous to that as well, so I'm not just like screaming out towards them. But so I definitely do get I do get excited about games and stuff. I just don't always like show it so much. But like when I like play Call of Duty and stuff, like I'm usually like yelling or raging about stuff with that. So it's kind of funny with that. And that's one of the reasons why I don't play Call of Duty on videos, because for one, it's just like so overdone. There's so many people that play Call of Duty and everything and do streams of it and make videos of it, which I know simulators and stuff are that same way too. But definitely, I get pretty frustrated and rage and yell about Call of Duty and stuff, because I'm not like super good at it, but I still enjoy playing it. I think your monotone is very relaxing and refreshing, not over the top like other streamers. Well, thank you, Tree. I appreciate that. You God. LOL. Yeah, I don't play it a ton. I used to play it a lot more, but I still enjoy playing it every now and then with some friends and stuff. So. You've been just fine, bro. Don't sweat it. Well, I appreciate that, Lance. Thank you. Like I said, I try to take any bit of information that I have from you guys, as far as like I said, likes, comments, and new subscribers, views on the video and everything. So that's where, like I said, I genuinely do care, and I take your feedback on anything, whether it's comments or again, if how many likes a video gets and stuff like that, and views it gets. and really helps me understand what you guys like and want to see and how the videos perform. Okay. We need some of these. I tried and got sick of people always camping. So like, but yeah, Bobby, I used to be a lot bigger of a player. I used to play a ton. Like I said, back in the days of like Modern Warfare 3 is my first Call of Duty that I actually played. And then Black Ops 2 is a really fun game. I spent a couple years even after the game was out of season already still playing it and just enjoying it and having fun with a couple friends and stuff as well. Okay, we're all good with that. And then after that, I kind of fell out of it. Like I usually get like pretty much a new Call of Duty almost every year. Jeez, excuse me. I usually get the new Call of Duty pretty much every year, pretty much exclusively just to play the campaign because I really enjoy the campaigns on them. And then I'll play the multiplayer a little bit, maybe like Zombies or something like that. But Zombies hasn't been good in years and years either. So typically I'll just like try it out and see what it's like. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm done with it. I like the laid back, mellow chill too. Well, thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Game I used to play Destiny 2 all the time, and now it is once in a blue moon. Yeah, actually, I never really got into the Destiny games. I know they were very popular back in the day, but I never really got into it. Same with like Titanfall and stuff when that came out. I know that Titanfall and like the Call of Duties with like the advanced movement kind of killed the vibe for me. I honestly just wasn't a big fan of like the whole like flying around jetpacks and stuff like that. I like the boots on the ground, like original, like old school Call of Duty. That's where like the Modern Warfare 3 and like Black Ops 2 for me was just like really good. Yeah, Zombies was fun. Yeah, definitely like, again, with Black Ops 2, I know there wasn't like I know I've heard from so many people like Black Ops 2 was not like the top of the line or like top Call of Duty for zombies, like the old school like Black Ops 1 and like Cold War and like World at War, or not Cold War, yeah, World at War with like the top Call of Duty days for zombies and stuff. But again, I didn't really play Call of Duty back in the day when those games were around and popular with that. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed playing the like Black Ops 2 zombies with friends and everything, especially like Transit. Thinking back on that, the whole like where went through all the maps in the game and everything, and some of the DLC maps are pretty fun. Yeah, you never got into Titanfall. Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of it. I know like that was kind of like the downtrend of gaming when it came to like the advanced movement when those came out, and then Call of Duty kind of picked up on it after it blew up, and Titanfall 2 and everything came out after that because of it. And I'm old, I remember the days. Yeah, definitely. I miss those old days of the old school Call of Duty and stuff, and even like GTA 4 and stuff before 5 was out, and so much fun. Just so many fond memories of playing games and everything back then. It was just such a good old day with that. And I honestly wish I wanted, like I've said in so many videos, I've wanted to start doing YouTube for so long, like 15 years. And back when I was like, I was just about to say back when I actually had fun playing games. Not that I didn't have fun playing games, not that I don't have fun playing games now, but it's just a whole different thing. So I could literally sit down for days in a row pretty much and play like the same Call of Duty or something like that. And I just had so much more endurance to like play a game. And I really wish I would have started doing YouTube back then, because obviously who knows where the channel could be now if that was the case. If I would have had another 15 years under the channel belt. But I'm definitely glad I got into it now, at least. Final Fantasy VII. I never really got into the Final Fantasy games either. That again, I'm not really that big of like a folklore type of like medieval kind of like battle kind of game. Like first person shooters and stuff are like my kind of thing with like Call of Duties or like Battlefield and stuff like that. But I know there's a lot of people that play like the Final Fantasy games. I'm more of a Legos game type of person along with simulator games. Yeah, that's kind of more my style now too. I just enjoy just like to chill, like sit back and play these kinds of games and just have some fun, enjoy them. Yeah, I'm pushing 50 and wish I started YouTube a long time ago as well. Yeah, thinking back on it, like, see, I just always kept telling myself, oh, there's so many people already out there now, like, it's never going to go anywhere and do anything with it. And I just, again, kept telling myself that. And now I just wish I would have actually pushed myself to get into it because I'm honestly having so much fun doing this. And it's now obviously so much later, and there's social media and everything, and YouTube and everything has transformed so much since then, and could have kind of gotten in with that trend versus just having to try to kind of crawl into it now at this point. But it's definitely well worth it for anybody wanting to even considering starting it even still. Like I always say, my only advice I can give is if you're wanting to try to do something, just jump right in head first. At least try it, because worst case, it doesn't work out. If it doesn't, it is what it is, and at least you can say you tried. But for me, I recorded like 2 videos and just gave up on them, never even uploaded them or anything years and years ago. So I was like so embarrassed and like shy about it, and now I'm just like, it is what it is. I guess if people like it, they do. That's amazing. I'm so thankful for it, appreciative for it. But if people don't, well, at least I enjoyed having fun playing it and everything, and it is what it is. I'm glad to at least make a video about it. I know, right, bro? I would have had to force myself to eat and sleep back in the day. Now I'm like, what? Yeah, those were the days, Lance. It was so fun. I remember like so many days of like having like friends from school or my collegiate bowling that I used to be into back in like middle and high school and stuff like that. And we would come over after a meet on Sunday and after high school meets, and then we'd play games all day. And we even had like Call of Duty parties like every year when the new Call of Duties would come out. We would literally stay up and play the new Call of Duties through 24 hours straight. We'd pick up the game at like midnight or 11 o'clock when we were able to get our hands on it, go back to one of our house, whether it was mine, my parents, or like one of our other friends' house, and we would all be sat in the same room, downloading the game, play all throughout the night together, and just sit down and stay up all throughout the night, straight through, and just play it and learn it and have fun and do it again the following day. But me, I can't be on camera, Mike, yet. I'm shy for that still. Hey, nothing wrong with that at all, Bobby. I definitely can understand that. I'm the same type of way. Like I said, I get like super shy about stuff as well too, and that's where I was like weirded out to do like the vlog and stuff. But I'm the type of person, like if I don't do it, I'm not gonna ever do it. I just need to force myself and jump into it. And once you do, I feel so much more comfortable with it and feel so much more relaxed with it to actually do it. And it's not just YouTube; it's like anything in life for me. Like I just need to force myself, otherwise I won't ever do it if I don't. So I can totally get that though. But you gotta be comfortable in your own skin at the same time. Okay. We still have 40 people in here though. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I know this last few minutes we've just been sitting here chatting and talking now at this point. Let's see. Okay, 72,000. We got 8 bits of growth left. Yeah, I think we've got like 1, 2, 3, I think, back here. And then we'll have 5 for right there, I believe. Because that'll go to about roughly right here or so with this section, and then this one will come to about here. Yeah, I think that's about 3 sections left with that. I used to stream on Twitch with a mic a few times and didn't like it, but maybe here YouTube it'll be different. Yeah, like I said, I can totally understand that. If you're not comfortable with it, you got to be comfortable with what you do and what you're playing and everything, and how you set everything up, and that's important, how you like present yourself to your audience and everything, and got to feel, like I said, comfortable in what you're doing with it. Okay, well, we are coming up on just shy of about 4 hours right now, so I think we are going to wrap up the stream here, guys. But I thank each and every one of you for coming and hanging out. Like I said, it honestly means so much. All the donations and everything too, it honestly means so much to me right now, because definitely things have changed here for me. So I really appreciate everything. It helps out tremendously with everything. So thank you all very much for that. I really, like I said, I really appreciate that. Let's do this real quick. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like I said, that honestly means so much to me. So thank you all very much for that. There we go. What are we at for? Yeah. Okay. There we go. But thank you, Tree. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great night as well. Same to you, Bobby. Thank you for all of you. Like I said, all of you guys for coming out and hanging out and everything. Like I said, I really appreciate it. Honestly, it means so much to me and just chatting and everything. I love doing this here and getting to talk with you guys live and everything. It's so nice, so different from compared to me just talking to myself, talking into a mic when I'm recording videos for you guys and everything. So I definitely enjoy streaming. I just don't always have the time for it and everything. And I know I need to start doing it a little bit more as well, but definitely, because I do enjoy it. Like I said, it's really nice having a live audience here and everything and just chatting. But thank you, Lance. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great night as well, and you're very welcome. I'm so happy to be able to stream, and honestly, like I said, I really do enjoy it, and having a live audience here and just chatting with you guys, it's such a great way to just entertain and make some content from it. So, but yeah, like I said, I really hope you all have a great night, and thank you all for coming out. But I will see you all